Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Another perfect performance at the dentist. I can only make one big change a year. All right, one big change a year. This year it was dental. I flossed every single day. I brushed multiple times a day. 0 deep cleanings. High remarks every single time I went to the dentist this year. We crushed our dental. Now, next year, we crush the physical. Starting January 6th, though, not January 1st. Good energy, my boy. My son. My son. We crush the physical. Let's get it. What up, YouTube? Let them OG days, Ryan, I know. Why not start now? I have a lot of bourbon to consume between now and January 6th. I've got a really cool trip I'm taking for work that I'm going to be able to have some good drinks with some good people and some really good food. January 1st to the 5th. I've got great drinks, great food today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Too many goodies, brother. Too many goodies. What up, Floss Pfizer? Bulking a little now. Easier to cut those first 5 to 10 pounds. Exactly, Bearded Mitch. Exactly, dude. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Good morning. We got sports show in 90 minutes. Well, like 98 minutes. Gonna get some Fortnite in here. Hang out with you guys for a little bit on this Christmas Eve. And then at 8 a.m. we'll start the Blood Bros Sports Show. We'll be live. Probably 90-minute sports show today. One thing I want to do is I want to get some questions from you guys. Just some basic life questions for me, Chris, and Ty. Not this very second. We'll do it like in maybe 30 minutes. I'll pull up a Google Doc and write down the best ones. And we'll have like a Christmas sports show episode today. We'll talk ball. We'll talk some of the games this past weekend. We'll talk some games that are coming up this weekend, of course, and what we like in them. But that's what I'd like today to feel a little bit more less scripted for the sports show. Just the bros hanging out, Christmas Eve, chatting ball from last weekend and next weekend. So we'll get some questions that you guys want us to answer about whatever. I'm sure we'll get a few about the low taper fade. You know? And then when I'm done streaming today, I have to shower. I have to go pick up the ingredients for our homemade pizza tonight. I have to get Jody's present. I have to get my dad's present. I got to get Jody's stocking stuffers. And all those things. All those things. What up, Kyle? Good to see you. Jay, yesterday was a crazy stream. The subathon, by the way, we hit 3,000 subs. We hit the subpocalypse. We lost 1,000. What day is the day before Thanksgiving last month? Before I say this. Oh, Thanksgiving is the 28th. Oh, okay. All right. The subpocalypse is still happening. That's okay. But the generosity and the subs and the growth of the stream has still been amazing. So today's the 20... So the 28th is when the subpocalypse is really happening, which is Saturday. So I'm gonna come back from the new year with like 1,000 subs. That's okay. That's okay. What a blessing. I thought we already hit it because I always think Thanksgiving's earlier in the month. Buckle up, Buttercup. Morning, Thursday. Wait till now to go to the grocery store. Yeah, for the fresh pizza ingredients, Hemi. That, you know, so that because the dough, I don't like to home make the dough. It's just a lot of like sitting in the fridge and stuff. So I go get the dough from the store, and I don't want to get it too early. So I'll go get the dough today. The pepperoni, the cheese, the sauce. I'll get those things today. That's it though. Everything else we have like for tomorrow and stuff. What a blessing. What a blessing indeed. Let's have a day. I'm going to load Fortnite up here. Get some games in as we all wake up. I'm going to get you from the store. Got him. Let me tell you something right now, dude. You're going to come to dinner with me on January 1st. And Kyle Whittingworth. You're joining us at 9 p.m. at a Brazilian steakhouse Thursday. Yvonne told you about that last night? Okay, sweet. I didn't know if he was going to reach out to you or if you wanted me to. I love that. Also, dude, Focus is super pumped that Jason's hopping on with my podcast, and it's actually not going to be live. It's going to be pre-recorded, so we can go deep into whatever he wants to talk about, which I love, and then I can release it later. They said live, so he still gets the benefit of it being on Twitch and stuff. So I'm super glad that that's working out, dude. You're a legend. And they said they might be able to delay it 15 to 20 minutes if we have to. No, Catholic Focus, Butterworth. Deer Slayer 920. Good morning, JB. Hoping your family have a wonderful Christmas. You too, my friend. Thank you. What up, Felix? Good to see you Thursday. Why are you dotting me? He already canceled? He already canceled and you didn't tell me? We're fighting. Ain't no way you're doing that to me. Josiah. Josiah. And you text me. Here it comes. He doesn't have to move the flight. He can. It's fine that he lands at 5:20 as long as he's down to do it. I'm stoked. Got one of my gifts early, and it was tickets to the Lions-Niners game Monday Night Football. Let's go, dude. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. Go Bills. It is Christmas Eve. 6:28 a.m. Riri with the tier 1, 3 months. Thank you. Happy holidays to you and your family. P.S. Them Lions, though, pretty amazing. Thank you for the 3 months. Good job, Go Bills. You know how the checks... do you know where the original story behind that? I do not, Nick. Bros forever, my dude. Merry Christmas to you and yours. It's early morning Fortnite. Let's go. I'm still digging into work. Let's go, Jeremy. Uh-oh. Absolutely, Sneak Plays. I will. I absolutely will. When? I don't know, but I will. You forgot to go to your winter cabin for a free gift, JB. Oh, yeah. I'll do that after this if you remind me. I like your beard. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, 3-inch warrior. Let's go, Schmack. Oh. How about them Packers last night, dude? Told y'all minus 14.5 was free. Butterworth, I got to cook one up for today. My bad. Thanks, bros. That's pretty good loot to start. Man, the 6 hamstring brings me back, JV. Bring it back. Maybe I will bring it back. How about that? There was a Sears ad in the 60s that accidentally posted a call sign at this number tab. The number accidentally led to the red phone. Then they called for news squad, and the kid called it, and the colonel picked up the line, and the kid started crying after the colonel berated with what he thought was a soldier pranking him. There's no way. How could that possibly be true? That has to be a rumor. See, Nick Mellon, why you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that, dude? Six a.m. is too early. 7's better. I mean, you're here. Little bots on this early in the morning. I forgot about that. You love to see it. All right, I gotta go find this bush ranger. Please be here. Just be here. Make everything easy. And now I forgot which two I've been to, and so I don't know where he is. Minnesota. I hate this. You'll be back for Valentine's Day? All right, man. Set an alarm. We'll see you then. Obama. All right, we found him. Now I just need one of those little sprites, bro. Which I feel like used to be everywhere. All right, now we're chilling. We live on a Violet. You still play it often? That's about all I've been playing. That's about all I've been playing for like a week. Nick Mellon, joke's on you, buddy. I have an alarm set for 51 days. And it says block Nick Mellon. Thoughts? If you and Legion need an 8-hour stream together, I don't know if the world can handle that. I mean, there was definitely a dude that was right there. I saw footprints. All right, let me see what Chris says. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Look at us, bright and early. Hey, greatest to see for us full time. That's that guy for sure. Hide and seek. That stuff's like never worth it, dude. I should probably repurpose content like that if I'm gonna ever like say yes to it again. But being in like hide and seek videos for other content creators helps. In my experience, it helps the other content. Like it doesn't help you. Okay. Unless you repurpose the content. And I'm still salty about that one because I got griefed by accident. So I sat there for like 2.5 hours getting ready for it, playing it, and then couldn't even like actually compete. Nick Mellon, my favorite thing about you is that you're either like very clearly homeschooled, and I'm allowed to say that as a joke because we homeschool our kids, or your parents let you spend way too much time online. One of the two, but probably not both. What up, Peter? Well, it can't be neither, buddy. Sorry to say. It's been a really fun game of me running away. And in the case of how you talk online, 100%, Nick. Morning, Stewie. How we doing? What up, Data 3? Good morning. I'm ready. Let's go, Stu. Yeah, live a little early today for Christmas Eve. Got our sports show coming up here in about an hour and 20 minutes. Figure, let's get a Christmas Eve stream. I'm streaming Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve this year. You guys can't call me part-time anymore. Is Santa bringing you a new smoker this year? No, dude, my smoker's perfect now, man. Now that I learned how to like clean it properly and take it apart and put it back together, it's like, it's perfect. At this point now, it's got all that flavor in it. I feel like it's better than a new one. You know what I mean? What up, Robski? You're going live till New Year's? No. I'll be live New Year's Eve. I know, Fletchman. I have to do that today, too. Exactly, Harley. Steelers have any chance to be in the Chiefs? Yeah, weirdly they do, because the Chiefs just let teams hang around too long. Part of me kind of wants to hammer the Steelers, but the Chiefs just always find a way, you know? Oh, yes, Harley, yes. It won't be Ninja New Year's. I don't think he's live this year on New Year's Eve. Definitely not doing like a big event. So I might just go live at like 7 p.m. I think there might be a football game on that night. Could be a daytime game. I have no idea. He's just someone in the chat. He's a silly. He's a silly little Billy. Robski, come on. What up, Clown? Clown420 says, part-time, you stream more than anyone I watch. Thank you, bro. See, we're putting that work in, dude. Putting that work in. Bone and ribeyes are in the fridge, seasoned up. So excited. Let's go, Dan. You're making me wish I was having steak instead of homemade pizza. I need to get my pizza kind of different tonight to get excited about it. I've not seen Landman. First I've ever heard about Landman was yesterday listening to ESPN radio after my dentist appointment. They were talking about Landman a ton. All right, that'll be fun to play, Nate. Silo, yeah, Silo's okay. I'm not loving Silo the way people seem to yet. I like some of the characters. Awesome show you hate when an episode ends. Well, 10 out of 10 Landman. Can someone tell me what it's about? CA with a $5 super chat. Adrian, thank you so much for the $5. Merry Christmas to the Blevins brother who carries Family Fortnite Friday. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the 5. Severance better than everything. Severance. I don't think I've seen Severance. Wait, is Landman? Isn't that Sheridan? Isn't it the same guy who made Yellowstone? Or am I crazy? I thought maybe I just think that because I saw a preview for it during Yellowstone. They really are, TT. They're gonna hammer the Niners. It is Tyler Sheridan or road tripping and listening to GB. What a blessing. You have approval from everyone else in the car, or is it just you today, dude? This map is too big, dude. Let's go, Evo. That's funny though. That's a funny thing to say to someone. Nick, Nick, I have a good memory, buddy. That's what makes me decent at streaming, man. And you bring up this King Ash River, and it's super annoying, and so I remember it. You don't have to be annoying for me to remember you. You can talk about lots of stuff, and I remember you. Only have one chance at this, dude. I have to bounce this guy into the zone. So weak. Yeah. That guy wasn't missing all game. That mythic SMG, man, fries. This game, dude, is nowhere near as fun as Reload. Not even close. And it's not even a bad season. Reload's just that much better. Merry Christmas, Ray. Good to see you. I mean, he was clearly going to fry me if I fought him up close. And so I figured I'd get some space. Maybe I should have aggressively shot him when I did that since he was surprised. Let's go, Zilla. Love the early stream. Any heals only today? Probably not. I'm only live for about an hour here before we do the sports show. So Blood Bro Sports Show starts at 8 a.m. We're taking the Steelers down tomorrow. You might. Where's the link for that show? It'll be here. I'll be right here. I'll stay live. JB, top 5 Christmas hymns. I don't know if I have a top 5 like top of my head that without thinking I'll leave one out because you know what I mean. I probably will. I like Silent Night. I like "O Come All You Faithful." I like "Joy to the World." I like "O Little Town of Bethlehem." Can I count the first Noel? I like the first Noel. Dude just finds 4 splashies, bro. In 2 seconds, I find this SMG. What are we doing? We're not the same. We're not the same. Yo, Little Drummer Boy is super dope until you have a kid. And then you're like, that would be the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean? And like I'm serious. Like, it was one of my favorite songs ever, dude. Little Drummer Boy. It was one of my favorite songs ever. And then I had a baby, and I listened to the song, and I was like, bro, the worst thing in the world right now would be a kid sitting here playing drums. Like, that's not nice or sweet. In fact, it's kind of rude. I was already full health. No. See, I don't mean it like that, Dan. I mean it from the literal song, right? Like, Mary just had a kid, brand new newborn, bro. Last thing she wants to hear is a drummer waking her brand new sleeping baby up. You know? So this is that guy I fought in the beginning. Yeah, but he still cried. Fully human, dude. He still needed sleep. Yeah, Felix, I'm with you, buddy. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, dude, in theory. Charge was hitting until I choked and hit it for 46. What up, Prue? Good to see you, man. Top 5 Christmas movies. I feel like everybody, you know, nobody really agrees on that. I like Tim Allen's The Santa Claus for my number 1. I like Miracle on 34th Street. Gosh, get rid of these charges. I like Elf quite a bit. Don't judge me, but Jingle All the Way might be in my top 5 Christmas movies. I just absolutely love that movie. And then I reserve the right to put 8 Crazy Nights in mine as well. Just trying to fake that kid out. All right, Salsa. All right, these guys are not good. I just have awful loot. Give me attack shotgun over that charge any day. I take back. I think I missed one. Jingle All the Way just hits different. You guys remember how awful of a movie Jack Frost was? They just made that movie and they're like, what's the most heart-wrenching thing we could make? I can't stand Christmas Story, dude. I've never liked that movie. Never got into Christmas Vacation either. I like Christmas Vacation now that I've seen it, but like my family was never like all in on Christmas Vacation. All right, Tack Shoddy. Merry Christmas Eve, JB. I'm gonna need you to stream today and tomorrow. I'm at work. Thanks. Yo, Sam. Sorry you gotta work tomorrow, man. I can stream till 9:30 this morning. I won't be live tomorrow, unfortunately. I will be live Thursday and Friday. Does that make you feel any better? And then I'll be off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I'll be live on New Year's Eve, bringing in the new year with you. How's that for a little compromise? I didn't love Jim Carrey's Grinch. I like the new Grinch the best. The new Grinch is awesome. Like the new animated one. I just want loot, bro. That guy's name is awful. Free Diddy? What are we doing there, bud? I'm glad I got you there. Yeah, get wrecked, bro. Hey, good shots, dude. Haha, took him out of the game. Love that salsa, man. Look at us, raining in the Ozark Mountains. All right, we're chilling. We're in a good spot. Morning, good father. Good to see you, man. We have a little, I think we still have a little snow on the ground here, so we might have our first white Christmas in a long time. That's wild, good father. What a box. Do you like 5v5 mode? Not really. I mean, I might play a little bit of it, like when there's more maps and stuff, but I don't love it. hunting season. Rabbit season. Duck season. You don't think this guy's hiding down here, do you? No, but I am now. Till we see where zone goes. Hey, JB, you and your skin have the same haircut. What? That's wild. Oh my gosh, she's pom-poming. Who is it, dude? First real game of the day? Who is it? I don't know if I can trust you, Josiah. Who was the last guy? Low. What up, Cheesy? The audio clip that I just sent you on Discord.
My name is Jonathan Blevins, and I actually don't know anything about food or football.
What the heck is that?
My name is Jonathan Blevins, and I actually don't know anything about food or football.
How did you do that? Brother, how did you... It's Christmas Eve. What are we doing? AI is crazy. Sam Shay, I knew someone was going to make that joke. It took 5 minutes. That's terrifying, bro. Oh my gosh. This could be fun, brother, if you know what I mean. That's crazy, bro. Mr. Cook OG. I don't even, bro, Mr. Cook OG, who are you? Oh my gosh, Thursday, that's awesome. You guys are absolutely wild. I was watching the stream and realized I was in the same game. Didn't feel right trying to attack. Dude, much love, man. Jibby, how are you feeling about San Fran and the Vikings in the next 2 weeks? I mean, like, listen, I mentioned this yesterday, bro. The Detroit Lions are the most petty team in the NFL. Last year, we get screwed over by the refs against the Cowboys, and that's not me blaming the refs. That's legitimately what happened. The Lions reported their offensive lineman is eligible. He caught a touchdown pass. Game's over. Referee said he didn't. You could hear him do it. It's annoying. Whatever. They're so petty that a year later, they tried multiple times to get their offensive lineman in the end zone against the Cowboys, and they were winning by like 30. Okay? The Lions are petty. We are going to come out mad about this Niners game in the NFC Championship last year, and we are going to hammer them. They have nothing to play for. We have everything to play for. I'm not worried at all about the Niners. I just want no injuries. I worry a little. Clippy! I'm a Lions fans, Box.
Merry Christmas, JB. Thank you for all.
JM, you're the only person on the planet who thinks that. Even Cowboys fans. No, they were not. They were not being manipulative. They told the ref before the game they were going to do it. They were not being manipulative. It's wild. Even Cowboy fans agree. Clippy, thank you for the 1,000 bits. You're a legend. The only thing I'm worried about is, are the Packers going to give everything they have against the Vikings? Because right now I think the Packers are one of the best teams in the NFC. Vikings are very good too, obviously. But I think the Packers are playing a little bit better right now. And if the Packers try their hardest, I think they can beat the Vikings. And if that happens, then the Lions beat the Niners, and we don't even have to start starters against the Vikings week 18. Obviously, that's my hope. If week 18 is for the North and the 1 seed, thank goodness we're at home, dude. That's all I'll say. Yeah, Baltimore has a chance to go all the way. Yeah, Wolfies, you could play that game all day long, and then we came out and beat the Cowboys this year by like 40 points. So GG's. Hey, but at least the Cowboys paid Dak Prescott all that money, so they can be really good for the next few years. And regardless of whether or not you want to agree or disagree over what happened in that Cowboys-Lions game last year, the Lions think that's what happened, and that's why they were petty this year and went out and went crazy and tried to get their offensive lineman in the end zone. So that was my whole point was that. The Lions aren't like, new season, let's not even think about the NFC North, the NFC Championship game last year. No, they have an awful taste in their mouth from it still. And obviously the Niners don't. The Niners aren't even thinking about it, right? They won. And they went to the Super Bowl and lost. So they've got a bad taste in their mouth about the Chiefs. And so I think the Lions are going to absolutely kill the Niners. Yo, whoa, what is Valorant doing, bro? Rhino with 5 gifted and Valorant gifts adds a gifted and a bonus gifted as well. Okay, that's kind of nice. Prodigal, you're saying I'm a victim of ESPN? Huh? I can't tell if you're talking about me or other people. Rhino, thanks for the 5 gifted. Valorant, thanks for adding the bonuses, apparently. If only Valorant was doing the yesterday, we got you 200 plus. I know, right, dude? Imagine. Oh, the Cowboys. Okay. I was like, dude, what did I do to you, Prodigal? I haven't watched ESPN in ages. Dude. Guys. After this game, I'll open up a Google Doc and I'll be taking questions that you guys want the Blev Bros to answer during the sports show. They do not have to be sports related. They can be. The first 30 minutes of the show, we're mostly going to be answering those questions. And then we'll do the final hour. We'll talk about last week's games, talk about this week's games. It's gonna be fun. So after this game of Reload, I'll open up a Google Doc and then we'll take the most interesting, fun questions to answer live on stream. The show starts in 45 minutes, 8 a.m. This guy's taking it very personal. That guy took that very seriously. Is all I'll say. If I had attack shot, I could have just fought him. I just hit that guy with like 8 shotgun shots. And there he is again. Shocker. Shocker. Chad, I'll give you one guess on whether or not he's in my chat right now. You want to guess yes or no? I already looked. I'll give you one guess. Hey, you got it. He's also not live. I'm smashing the over on that one, but yeah, that was interesting. Guys, all right, real quick. Let me actually do this. We're gonna do what I said. We're gonna go Google Docs before I play another Fortnite game here and answer any. I'm gonna write down some questions that you guys have that I think would be good for us to answer on the sports show. Love the hat. Haha, missed the pistol. I can't wear any hats that have like a real logo on them because today's stream is sponsored by DraftKings, and so this one works perfect. Right, Kara? That's what I'm saying. All right, favorite Christmas memory growing up. Wrote it down. Favorite Christmas. Okay, so I got that one. Slocking Dan, love it. Love it, love it. Guys, any question you want me, Chris, and Ty to answer, it can be Christmas related. It does not have to be. It can be sports related. It does not have to be. Which head coach gets fired first? I should say next because there's already been. If the Vikings went out, how confident will you be in a Lions Super Bowl appearance? I got that one. Would you be late season Super Bowl pick from? Hold on, serious question. Would be late season Super Bowl pick from all three of you? Which rookie QB will be the first to win a Super Bowl? Okay, I like that one. What item has to be on the Christmas dinner table? I love that. Great question. There's a feature called copy paste. Oh my gosh, you're right. All right. Best present from each other to each other ever. Dude, we've never given each other presents. So I don't think I can ask that one, although it's a great question. If we did, it would be a great question. Strategy for the white elephant / dirty Santa. Dude, how do I stop that? I got the gift one. I like that, Mitch. I'm adding that. I'll do the Christmas ones first, guys, and then we'll do sports ones after. We've talked about that a lot Thursday. We've talked about that like multiple times this year. Who's your mom's favorite son? Not doing that one, although that would be funny. I like the Christmas gift you received as a child you still possess. I got that one down.
Another one.
You did, Matt. Favorite Christmas gift given or received? I like that one too. Put that one on there. Jesus saves with the prime sub 3 months. Appreciate you. Space Taco, that's a crazy question. Mama Blevins on the sports show will be fire. I got that one down, Harley. Show's at 8 a.m. today, Sam Shea. Horoscope, that's funny. That's actually really funny. Eggnog, yay or nay? Yes! I'm asking that one. All right, guys, that's good for now. That's good for now. Sports show starts in 30 minutes. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick, and then I'll be back for another game of Fortnite before the show. Yo. We're back. We're back, fam. Chad, I'm curious. Are you guys pro or anti eggnog? I can only have it like once or twice a year, but it's amazing. It's just too rich for me to do it more than once or twice a season. I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. You mean eggnog IV trick, dude? That's crazy to say and awesome. That's crazy and awesome. Be right back. Oh, whoops. I've been muted. Sorry. Picking the nose again? No, but that's a great idea. That was a great idea. Anti-eggnog unless it's creme brulee. That's a W chat right there. Is that a nose pick or a fart, bub? Well, I just took the Browns to the Super Bowl, so no more farts. Morning, JB. Bright and early on Christmas Eve, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Doesn't feel like Christmas Eve. Maybe that's because I went live at 6 a.m. right when I woke up. What up, Crackly? Good evening, Unk. Hey, that's Dr. Unk to you, bro. What up, man? How we doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's cracked. He's crackly. All right, guys. Probably LG unless I get flamed off the rip. And then we'll get into the sports show at 8 o'clock with the Blood Bros. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen. And then I have a sponsor stream on Thursday. I'm excited to tell you guys about that on Thursday. Family Fortnite Friday, as far as I know, on Friday with Tyler. And then I'll be live New Year's Eve, actually. Again, I have to travel New Year's Day bright and early, so I'll be up north with Jody and the kids this weekend, and then I'll drive back. They'll stay there for a little bit. And so I'll be live New Year's Eve. 'Cause I got to catch a plane at like 6 a.m. on New Year's Day. Oh. Tyler's been on a Marvel Rivals binge. I know. Is he live yet? I figured he wanted to go live to build some viewership up before the show, but I know it's early. All right, give me a attack shotty and I can go run around. Merry Christmas, Carlson. I've not played Marvel Rivals yet. All right, there we go. Games like that to me are just they're so confusing, man. Like, I watch Ty play it and I'm like, I literally don't know what's going on. Yo, Crackly, am I your new duo after that play? Be honest. Are we running it? Tournaments? He went off air 7 hours ago. What? Was he consuming adult beverages? Because then Sports Show might be canceled. I haven't heard from him yet this morning. Nah, if he was, you guys would have already told me. I'm insane. She said, yes, congratulations, Farva. Guys, W's in the chat for Farva. He's engaged. That's incredible news. Let's go, man. Super happy for you. I'll take a large Farva. And I'm feeling good. Let him cook, dude. That was risky. That was risky, and I'm fully aware of that. All right, one of them is gonna have movement. No. That's a tough call. But the mammoth is nasty. Nasty, mate. Guys, I have a YouTube video going live. I don't know if it's live yet. When it is, I'm sure Thursday I'll let you know. Can you believe that? When it goes live, I need you all to go like it, subscribe it, and comment on it, okay? I can't be diving into that space with no views. You know what I mean? There we go. I honestly thought I hit that shot. It's a video. It's a YouTube video of the Mariah Carey release. So kind of perfect at releasing it on Christmas Eve. I think it's going to do well. I did not do the editing. My good friend Thursday did. Ooh, nice shot, brother. I have all the loot I need, dude. I thought he was gonna go over me. What was that? That's annoying. Hanging up. Nah, I'm not hanging it up, dude. Nah, dude. All right, I got one more. We got time. We got time for one more. Merry Christmas, Rhino. Much love, dude. My buddy just sent me a really funny meme, but it would take too long to explain, so I'm not going to explain it. Give me one more. Johnny Boy, I think that's what he did. Where'd half the stream room go? Half the stream room is gone because it's a sponsored stream by DraftKings today. Sports show. Can't have any NFL, NBA paraphernalia. That's not the right word. Product? I will just go with product. Logos, etc. Definitely not the right word. I don't know why I said that word, dude. Dude, I don't know if Tyler's awake. I'm calling him. Watch him answer the phone. This is how he answers the phone. And I just checked chat. He's not watching. Tyler answers the phone with, "What do you want?" On Christmas Eve, he's going to answer the phone. "What do you want?" Watch this. Or he won't answer at all. I have to sneeze. Wow, he's sleeping. Rudy, you know what's funny for me, dude? What's funny for me is like LaFleur knows that like the team and probably the fan, definitely the fan base and probably the team want him to be more aggressive on 4th down. So yesterday he goes for it on like the easiest 4th and 1 and 4th and 2, but then in an obvious 4th and 5 from the 50 when they're up 14, he decides not to go for it. And like, it's just so funny, dude, because I think he's like, watch, look at me, I am aggressive, look, we can do it too. And then like when he really should do it, when it's a hard decision, he doesn't, and it's like, come on, bro. Morning, Skeeter. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, Fletchman. Skeeter with the 29 months, bro. Let's go. Thank you, my friend. Hey, Skeeter, you going live today or no? Ty texted. He's awake. But he texted me just question mark, bro. Not Merry Christmas Eve. How are you? Just question mark, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm going to be honest. Him and Chris are both just rude on the phone. And I'm going to tell him that on the sports show today. I'm going to call him out. This guy thinks he's him, dude. He thinks he's him. He isn't, though. Dan with the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Another example of me dying if I don't have my sensitivity changed, guys. Come on now. Smart plays. You wouldn't say that's rude? You wouldn't say what's rude? What's wrong? Come on, man. That's not as rude as half the things that him and Chris do when I call him, though, bro. Let me tell you something. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that fries me like that, bro. I want to keep this loot. I want to keep this loot. No, we're not going to keep the loot because Charlie 007 got me. My nuts are on your chin in 15. All right, dude. That's... You see what I mean? You see what I mean, Ryan? That's what Ty just texted back, bro. That's crazy. There's no... Watch this be the same guy. Oh, no, it's Obama. I don't want to talk about it. I mean, this loot is atrocious. All right. Now we're talking. Seriously. I don't have time for one more. Sick. Love this game, dude. Like, what? Okay. Not as much as that A, man. That's not nice. Are you in the ship in any leagues? No, I lost by 1 point to Chris in the big money league, bro. Because CeeDee Lamb caught a meaningless catch for 5 yards at the end. And he's absolutely going to fry me for it today. And it's, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Chat, someone sent me a picture of pickle balls. Dill pickle corn puffs. Is that a yay or an A for you? Dill pickle corn puffs. Yay or nay? Ninja should teach you how to play. Is there Nick K30? If that's the real you, I can't tell if it is. I think Nick K30 is in my YouTube chat, but I could be getting trolled. I'm not really sure how to tell if someone's real on YouTube or not. Nick, if you are, everything you do is on purpose, and we all know it. Oh my gosh, I think it might be him. No, it's not. He has a space in his. Fake K30. Okay. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Rudy. There's a check mark next to him if it isn't. All right. Well, you know what? Get wrecked. Like on Twitch. Okay, Tino. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I had no idea. It's spelled the exact same except there's no spaces, but there's spaces in his. All right. Let me close Fortnite for a second here. Let me pull up my Discord. All right, we got that pulled up. I got the sports show notes pulled up. Sup, JB? I just bought my wife a Ninja coffee maker. Nice, dude. Nice. I love that for you. I really do. What's up, boys?
Tyler and JB.
Yo.
What's up, boys?
I said, name a car for an edit. Demon 170. I'll be back. I'm gonna finish my coffee.
Volkswagen Bug.
I finished making it.
Nice Halo 3 shirt, dude.
You like that? You like that?
Do you guys like my hat?
John, you're muted.
Do you guys like my hat?
Locked in, locked on. Is
That's
that in reference to the weapon that you're the best at using in Fortnite?
Wow, I'm actually surprised you know that. You don't watch me. That's crazy.
Bro, are you kidding me?
I don't even think you're. I'm gonna be honest, Chris. I don't even think you're sub to me, dude.
I don't know. I don't go on Twitch a lot, so I actually don't know if I'm sub to you. I can sub to you.
I mean, Chris, you know what I mean? Like, it's my living, bro. Like, do you want my kids to starve?
I mean, clearly that's why I beat you in the fantasy playoffs.
Bro, by one, I think you're gonna lose. I'm not kidding. People are arguing right now that CeeDee Lamb got an extra point on Sleeper. It was trending yesterday. You might lose in the stat correction.
It's not true. I've already done the math.
Dang it! You would do the math, you nerd. How about Khalil Shakir getting 4 points?
Yeah, he didn't get targeted in the first half.
And then he
It was
dropped
rough.
he dropped like a 40-yard touchdown potential pass too.
Yeah, I watched almost every game that had relevance to our game. The Anthony Richardson touchdown that got called back was a joke.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was crazy.
They
Oh no,
they
you're
rolled
lagging.
forward progress.
Yeah,
He got a touchdown.
that was messed up. I hope your lag doesn't do that anymore because you look fine, but it just froze you for a second. Quick shout out to Bearded Mitch who gifted a sub to Invictus and Jay with the 1 year. Much love, my friend.
Look at that. Thank you, Bearded Mitch, for taking care of my brother and his family, dude, because clearly
I mean,
can't
Chris,
afford
you
it.
have Amazon Prime. Like just set an alarm. Use your Prime sub once a month, man. I'm out here trying to feed the kids.
Wow, John. Is
What?
that petty, huh?
All right, man.
Okay,
All right, dude. Hey, you know what?
guys, Merry Christmas Eve. We're starting with this, and I'm serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Why are you both such jerks when I call you?
Why are you cosplaying like Santa Claus?
Why are you cosplaying like a little scrawny elf, dude? You look
Elves are short.
Dang it!
All right.
Why are you
I will say
cosplaying as
this.
Jack Skellington, Ty?
John,
All right.
here's why. I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Before
3
you go,
out of
Chris,
10
real quick, before you go, please. I just want you guys to know that Chris texted me over the weekend and Tyler asking us to sign up for the Nike app and put in for sneakers that he wanted in a lottery. We did it with joy.
I didn't.
I call them.
I
I
knew you
get.
didn't.
I call
I
them.
knew
I
you
get.
didn't.
Sleep, Chris.
I call them. I get. What do you want when they answer the phone? All right, go ahead, Chris.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
You do though.
I didn't answer
Hey,
the phone.
it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to use my fantasy. I think I get $200 guaranteed. I'm going to use that to buy them resale. Okay. So, John, 7 out of 10 times. Let me start with the lower percentage. 3 out of 10 times when John calls me, he's got some amazing thing planned. He wants to hang out. He actually wants to do something with me, maybe with the family, get together for a game. Maybe he's cooking something. 7 out of 10 times, I know it's going to be to do something I don't want to do. He's got something for me to sign. He's got some dumb. He's got Chris. Sponsor called us. You got to do this, man. I'm sorry. You got to do it. You got to do it. And so when you call, I'm just like, here we go.
Here we go.
What is the task with which I have been given?
All right, Ty.
What's up?
What about you?
I love when you call.
Oh, you
But
do?
Usually, but yeah, no, not really. It's usually for something. It's usually for something as well. Oh, is Family Fortnite Friday still on? Bro, I have a question, man. So,
Dude, that's important. I get asked by hundreds of people a day.
To be clear, Jonathan, just so you know, I don't want you to feel special. I don't want you to think that, oh, I'm the only one that Tyler doesn't like when he calls. I don't like when my phone rings ever.
I know. I don't either,
All right.
which means that when I do it, it's important, and so therefore be joyful.
All right, good. Well,
I'm never like, hey, how you doing?
As long as you know that, we're set, dude.
Okay, sick.
It's not a I hate when you call thing. It's a I hate when everyone calls thing.
Yeah, I'm with you. I prefer everything in a text. The problem is that like we are so like we text about so much football that I can't use our group text to talk to you guys about anything important.
Yeah, you got to talk.
Right?
You gotta just text me
Individually, because I'll bring it up in the group chat. I'm like, hey guys, we have to do this, and this. What are you thinking? And then Chris will send a TikTok, and then Ty reacts to the TikTok, and no one goes back up. You know?
No. First off, that was me yesterday when I sent the Deontay Johnson text that he got picked up by the Texans, and I made that locker room joke. And then no one responds to me. I'm freaking Steve Glansberg of the group chat.
Yeah, dude, just eating ice cream alone. I mean, you gotta respond.
Myself.
You gotta like tee it up, Chris, when you send a group text. You gotta be like, yo, watch this. It's funny. Like, I'll send a TikTok. Like, I'll send TikToks to Tim and Dennis all the time. But if I really want them to watch it, I will literally text them and be like, watch the TikTok I sent in the group chat. Right? Because sometimes we just fire off TikToks in our group chat and like with no responses. Like no one responds. Like. And you never know if anyone watches because so you gotta be like, listen guys, this is a banger.
Right, but I'm giving football intel.
Only football intel I needed was Packers minus 14 and then a live bet at 16.5.
You're welcome. I hammered the Packers minus 14.5.
I bet $1,750 on the Packers minus 14. And then another 1,000 at minus 16.
So Ty, we both put 10 units on the Packers minus 14.
Dude, it was because I'm sitting here like, here we have one of the most a very injured team, right? On their third string, no Taysom Hill, no Alvin Kamara,
no Olave,
no Olave against the Green Bay Packers team that has a lot of like, I mean they're so underrated, it's crazy. Like they dominate pretty much everyone lately. Like they're beating teams that are bad by a good amount. Like they're just playing so well.
I'm excited for Sunday because I think lately it's been hard to get a beat on the Packers because the last winning team they faced, they lost to.
That was us, right?
Which was the Lions.
But they played well that game.
So I'm excited. No, I know, but I'm excited to see how they play against the Vikings. Just because, dude, to me, I got. The only information I got from last night's game is that Josh Jacobs is a dude.
Dude, he's nuts, and they're saving him, bro. They're literally saving him. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I just need to be. I can't be the only one who mirrored this in their heads. Okay, the play that Jordan Love got out of.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yep.
Very similar to one that Caleb Williams got out of and got the ball to Adunze. And then Adunze fumbled. We punched it out. You guys remember that play?
Yep.
Yes.
Then Jordan Love going down, no business making this awful pass. Jacob scoops it before it hits the ground, makes an amazing catch, and then takes 3 people 8 more yards.
Yep, for the first.
2nd and 2.
Yeah, I thought it was a first. Second and 2.
No, he got 8 yards from what should have been a sack. It was unreal.
Yeah, that might be one of the most demoralizing things that can happen to a team, right? I mean, that's like playing Josh Allen. That's what I felt, right? Like he's out there running around for 15 seconds, and then he runs all the way down to the outside sideline, and then he stands at the sideline for 3 more seconds because no one's close enough to him yet, and then he throws across his body, and Knox catches it for 30 yards. It's like, well, I don't want to play anymore. Like that shouldn't happen.
Dude, Ty, I don't know if you sent the text, if that was a text you sent to us, or if I saw you tweet it. Either way, when you were like, "Where is this Josh Allen against us?"
Yeah,
like
I said that. I didn't tweet it. I don't think I tweeted that.
Yeah, it was in our text.
It was in our text message during that game. I was like, why didn't we get this Josh Allen? Like he just launches a ball and throws one of the easiest interceptions I've ever seen. Like, why do we have this Josh Allen? Why did he ran like once?
And then the announcers and everyone on the main people running the NFL Twitter, they're like, "What a beautiful arm punt from Josh Allen!" Like unbelievable, dude.
An arm punt.
That's what they call it. An arm punt.
I think he plays down to his opponent's level sometimes.
Well, they
Like,
don't have much to play for with the Chiefs winning. You know what I mean? That's part of it.
dude,
I
he
think.
chucks the ball like that so often against bad teams, and every single time he threw the ball against the Lions, it felt like there was purpose to it.
Yeah. I will say that we have a bunch of really fun questions to get to, guys, here before we lock in to the DraftKings sponsored part of the sports show. But before, I just want to bring up LaFleur. You guys watched some of the trick plays they tried yesterday. All of them failed. Watching LaFleur try to do trick plays compared to Ben Johnson is like watching me try to play Fortnite compared to Ty. Like, just like, you're like, man, this team's like pretty decent, man. Like, they do some really cool things on offense. Oh, here's a trick play. This is gonna be crazy. Loss of 5. Fumble. Just crazy stuff. They so badly want to be the Lions. I'm just kidding. I don't want to get into it with Packer fans today. Merry Christmas Eve, guys.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry
boys.
Christmas Eve.
We've got some fun questions that I have planned. The chat has asked for all three of us to answer. Honestly, half of them are football related, so that's cool. But I'll start with the Christmas ones.
Okay.
Okay.
So they want to know first, what are your favorite Christmas memories growing up? Maybe share one, like your most favorite Christmas memory when we were kids.
I mean, I have so many.
I got it, dude. My favorite Christmas memory of us as kids was the Christmas, which I think it was the same Christmas. It was a Christmas where all I asked for were video games. I didn't get any of them. All I got were clothes, and I was complaining the entire time. And then underneath the couch cushions were video games, all the video games that I asked for, like 2 or 3 of the games that I asked for. And then we thought we were done, and then we had Aunt Kathy's PlayStation 2 that she got for us, and then we thought we were done again. And then Mom and Dad were like, "But wait, go upstairs in your closet up and reach for the bag up top." We reached for the bag up top. It's like 50 PlayStation 2 games from Aunt Kathy.
That was crazy.
And then we played video games for like 3 hours straight, and then went to church.
But Ty, looking back, why do you think Mom and Dad did that? Like, do you think they were trying to teach you a lesson about like not, or were they just trying to surprise us and you handled it wrong?
I handled it wrong, and they were trying to surprise us.
So you don't think that they were trying to teach you a lesson? I don't think so either.
There was a lesson to be learned after, for sure. I mean, but hear me out, guys. All right.
Ty's walking around just like so sad after Christmas presents.
Listen, dude.
Because our parents, they went crazy.
They were trying to teach him a lesson.
I don't know. All I know is like I knew that we were well off enough to know that if I asked for a couple of things that were under $200, right, which is video games for like $30, $40.
I mean, under $50, yeah, even.
Right. I was like, I am gonna get 1 or 2 things, right? So like, to then not get the only things that I asked for, which I knew, like you know what I mean? So like I get.
What about you, Chris?
Dude, the memory gets fuzzier and fuzzier the older I get. But do you guys remember the one where we were out of town for Christmas and we were weed? What?
He said, "So is your camera."
Did it freeze?
No, you said the memory gets fuzzier and fuzzier, and then your camera got really fuzzy too. Just keep going, Chris. Sorry.
Oh. Is it good now?
Yeah, you're perfect. You look great.
Okay. We were out of town and we were worried that Santa was going to forget about us. And I think.
Oh, there he goes. Gone forever.
There he goes, dude.
Came over.
Chris, you need to get everyone in the house off the internet.
We were gone and like set up. You guys can't hear me?
No.
No, you just lagged there. No, we're
they're working.
Chris. We're trolling, Chris. Just keep going.
Okay. And do you guys remember Madeline Marciniak set up like all our presents and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And so we get back and like one of us swore we saw something in the roof or something, and then we walk in and because like our parents were driving with us, so like there's no way they set it up.
Right.
And it was like Christmas was there even though we weren't. That was really cool.
I think that's the play, man, for parents to like keep the magic. Dude, that kept the magic alive in me forever. Like the way that Mom and Dad would do things like that, and we had so many good friends in our neighborhood to like help us out and stuff like that. But like the reason that like I believed in Santa for so long was because Mom and Dad did that. Like they kept the magic alive with Christmas until I was like a teenager. You know?
Yeah. If you're a parent listening right now or on your kids, don't listen for the next 30 seconds. Starting now. Dude, Ty, I was in 8th grade, bro. I was in 8th grade, coming home from the bus, and everyone was roasting me because I was like, I can't wait to see what Santa gets me this year. And they're like, you're joking, right? And I was like, what? And I went home, and grandma was at the door, and I walk in, and because she was visiting, and I'm like, Mom, and they were both right there, right at the front door. And I didn't have my coat off, and I was like, is Santa not real? And I like almost started to cry, and Mom gave me this adorable smile and gave me a huge hug, and she handled it so perfectly. Like I could have broken down, but instead she just looked at me and she goes, Santa's faith in magic, so that's why I'm still 37 and I still kind of believe. And she's like, you need to keep it up for your brothers, though. Like, how much fun is it now that you know this? And I got so excited then. I was like, oh, I can like keep it. And so it was she handled it perfectly. That you're right, guys. It was magic. My favorite memory was like mine's not one single memory. Mine is all of them kind of together. Like we got along pretty well for most of our lives.
Cop out.
No, because hear me out. Like there was something so magical about the three of us waking up before Mom and Dad. We'd wake each other up depending on who got up first. Go downstairs, look under the tree. Mom and Dad were so good about like don't shake anything. So we didn't. We like almost never touched the presents. We would just look like I wonder what this is. Make them coffee and breakfast, which we never ever did except for on Christmas morning, so that we could wake them up and we knew that they needed that in order to for us to get our presents. And we just never fought. Like I don't think there was a Christmas that we ever got in an argument. It was just always pure joy in the morning. So I'm going to use that as my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I could never get to sleep, dude.
Dude, there was this one, and I don't want anyone to fact check me because I don't want the times to not equal out. But there was a Christmas where I think we either got Spyro or Spyro 2, and I got the NSYNC Christmas album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was freaking perfect. It was like, Merry Christmas, Happy Halloween. Spyro. Gem.
The gems, dude.
It was the best.
Oh, it was like just the greatest day ever.
And that's something funny too, is like Mom and Dad got us CDs and we always got different ones. So like I fell in love with the CD that, yours was Tim McGraw, Chris. One year you got Tim McGraw and you fell in love with the Tim McGraw album. And Ty would get like Hanson. And then I got like some other one, and we all would love these country artists or these bands that we listened to, and then eventually we'd share and start liking all of them together. That was always fun. All right, here's the next one, guys. What item has to be on the Christmas dinner table for you?
I think Chris said this for Thanksgiving, but I'll take it away because I just feel like it has to be everywhere, and it definitely has to be for Christmas. Give me just delicious, smooth, creamy mashed taters, dude. Mashed potatoes.
I love it.
You got to have a Christmas ham. I think you have to.
Really?
Yeah. I just feel like that.
No.
Like no. To me, it's very Christmassy.
I'll take the roast.
I will say this.
Yeah, I was gonna say there better be cow on the table, dude. I don't care what form it's in. Prime rib, ribeye, fillet.
I will also say, to me, dessert is more important than the actual meal
for Christmas.
Yeah, you're supposed to be naughty on Christmas, bro.
Dude, I try to drink eggnog on Christmas, which is like high calories. So like I don't really do a lot of desserts on Christmas. I just have the eggnog.
Eggnog is just not good for you, bro. I watch so many do-it-yourself eggnogs. Here's homemade eggnog, bro. It's like cream, more cream, milk, more dairy, cream. Sugar, cream. It's crazy.
It's the best,
and it's so good.
All right. So that's my next question is eggnog, yay or nay? Me and Tyler are pro eggnog. What about you, Chris? Yeah?
I love eggnog. Yeah.
Eggnog is the greatest, dude. I feel like as an adult too, it just tastes even better. And then if you like to drink, throw a little JMO in there.
If y'all didn't tell me.
A little bourbon in there.
If y'all didn't tell me about how unhealthy it was, God.
It's okay. It's Christmas. That's what January 1st is for, and resolutions.
I'll send you guys. Hey, John, I'll send you the Martha Stewart eggnog recipe, bro.
Did she make that in prison?
That'll leave you on your ass. I'll tell you that right now, bro.
Bro, is that a prison eggnog? Like, what is this?
She made it. I think she made that video before she went to prison.
Okay.
Because it was old. It's an old one. Yeah. It's
that might have been why she got indicted.
Oh, for sure, dude.
All right, next one, guys. Is there a Christmas gift that you received as a kid that you remember that you still possess?
Oh man.
I think no. I was gonna say I think I still have the PS2, dude. in our Illinois house, and Justin and I's Illinois house, just in a box somewhere.
Okay.
I think I have our PlayStation 1.
Jess.
Sorry, I
Pretty
forgot
sure.
you were streaming. I thought it was just Dynamis. Morning.
Why did balloons just go up by me?
Yeah. What was that?
Did you see that?
Yeah, I waved to see like why that happened. That was cool. I wonder if it was like me waving, which is why I waved again. Trombone King says, I like my eggnog 95% alcohol, 5% eggnog. I mean, that's crazy because that's not enough to even stir it in.
Yeah, I don't even know how that is even possible.
So I do have at least one gift from growing up. And it was one of the like most specific things I ever asked for. I asked mom and dad for a custom Detroit Lions jersey when I was 16 years old with the number 87 on it. And on the back, it says someday. Then I went to the Lions-Bears game that year with my buddy Burmester, and I wore that jersey. And the Detroit Free Press took a picture of it when I was doing this in the stands with my Lion foam head on and my someday jersey. And I was on the front page of the Detroit Free Press that next day. And I still have that clipped as well. That. And they were like, optimistic Lions fan, cheering on the Lions against the Bears.
I thought it was like tries to rally, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like,
something like that, bro. I was 16 years old. We still have never done it. So like, it's still a relevant jersey. I still own it. It's in a box somewhere.
Somewhere someday, dude.
What about you, Chris?
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Wow.
I don't think I do
mean,
either.
obviously recent ones, but from when we were kids, I don't think I do. Oh, I do have the one from Papa. But I don't know if that was a Christmas gift when he passed down his pocket watch to me.
Oh, that's cool.
I was in high school, and I do still have his pocket watch.
Okay, that counts. We'll count it.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like, I remember, everything we got were old video games, right? All, like, disc, CDs, video games, and mom sold everything. And, like, Pokemon shit. Mom sold.
I can't believe I don't have any of my cards, dude. Football cards.
Yeah, mom sold everything. Mom sold, she sold everything in garage sales because we
didn't use it. Yeah, like, we weren't like, yeah, we didn't, like, save it thinking we want this someday, and I wish we all would have because that's crazy. The amount of Pokemon cards we had.
Yeah, it would have been
football
massive,
cards.
bro. We would have been millionaires. Isn't that crazy?
Well, isn't that nuts, dude? Well, hey, you never know.
We all had Charizards. We all had holographic Charizards that were in sleeves.
Dude, between our OG Pokemon card collection and our OG Beanie Baby collection,
we would have made millions.
We had so many collector's items.
To be clear, those Beanie Babies were pretty worn down with all our Beanie Baby Wars.
The Beanie Baby Wars.
They were ripped open.
Beanie Baby Wars were so fun, dude.
And they never hurt, which is so, maybe like, sometimes you get stung, but I mean.
Oh, dude, if you got smacked in the face, you felt it for a little.
Yeah, it was not fun. That part was not fun. 2 more Christmas questions, guys. What is your favorite Christmas gift you've ever given or received? You can pick which one.
Oof.
I'm getting mine tomorrow, dude.
You're funny, GB.
Because you know exactly what I'm going to say, too.
I have your gifts are coming tomorrow for Christmas. First thing in the morning. I'm not kidding. It's so funny. I feel like I'm not a good gift giver. So I don't know. It would have to be one I received. I legitimately, dude, it's just engraved in my memory. It has to be the PS2 with all the games.
Okay, yeah. That's. I mean, that was crazy. Like Aunt Kathy spent like $500 or $600 on us that year.
No, I mean maybe I think it was 1,000, dude. She got us like 20 brand new PlayStation 2 games.
Yeah.
And then the brand new PS2.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Chris?
I don't think the greatest gift I've ever given or received has been a Christmas gift. I think they were both birthdays. But the greatest, I'll just say this, the greatest gift I ever received, like that I felt the most love for, was when I first started collecting shoes. Julia was not supportive for obvious reasons. It's an expensive hobby. And one day I came home from work. So, like, I was working, meaning, she was at home doing this all day because it wasn't there when I left and it was there when I came home. It was my gaming setup had completely changed. She got me glass levelers for my monitors because I was using textbooks still. She put LED lights behind both of the monitor screens. She put up 4 of my favorite video game franchises, like posters, like Star Wars, Pokemon, Kingdom Hearts, and Final Fantasy. And then to the right, she built a shoe rack wall and put up all of my shoes. That is the greatest gift I've ever received because it was just full of love. Like all of that was for me.
Yeah.
None of that even helps our relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that was just for me. That's the best gift I've ever received.
I like it. I'd have to put a lot of thought into it to give you the answer that has to be correct. So, because I don't have a lot of memories of like what exactly
First on the top
I got.
Of the head, then.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Last year, right? You guys know this. I went through a lot in the last 4 years. Lots of good things that set me up to be where I'm at now, which is in a really good spot with the business and on my own. But last year was like a big transition year. Like we're in between things. I had tax season's coming up. So we spent the normal amount on the kids, but Jody and I were like, we're not going to spend a lot on each other. And so we had our limit at like $50 or something. Actually, we maybe even said no Christmas gift last year. I forget, for each other. But she was killing it, bro. I mean, she always like killing it as a mom, doing all the like this homeschool stuff. And I was like, I have to get her something. And so I got her like a $300 gift card to Mario Tricoci for like massages and all that kind of stuff that I knew she would love. And she, like, dude, the look on her face was like, what do you do? And I was like, don't worry, this is coming from my DraftKings money. So it's all good. And she's just like, wow, it was really cool. So watching her face was amazing for that. Received, bro, I don't know why, but the giant, like, 3-wheeler, big wheel. Remember that big wheel I got?
We lost CB, by the way.
He'll come back. That big wheel that shot water, it had, like, water squirt guns on it. Weird thing to get a kid at Christmas in Illinois because I couldn't use it until spring and summer. But I just remember riding that thing like crazy. And like we had this massive box. I'm like, what is that box going to be? Whoa.
Massive.
Pause. It was huge. And that was fun. Chris, you're back?
I remember it. And he's gone again.
My buddy said Chris should try going to 2.4 gigahertz. I don't know what that means. He said, okay, I don't know what that means. He said it would probably help. Well, while we're waiting for Chris, Ty.
Massive.
One more Christmas one before we answer some of these sports questions that they asked.
All right. Bet.
What is a gift that you wanted that turned out to be awful? Or is there not one?
There is a one. Wait. Damn, bro. This is why I got to keep a freaking journal. Should have been journaling since I was 5. A gift that I was given that turned out to be
something
awful.
that you kind of wanted. You're like, I want this, and then you got it, and you're like, oh, wow.
Oh, dude, I remember when I got something that I didn't want. Dude, what was it, bro? No,
A Furby?
No, I had something. Those things were freaky as hell, though, bro. Batteries are dead. Batteries were dead. Like, I haven't played with it in years. All of a sudden, in the closet, 2 in the morning. What the fuck? Dude, that was the creepiest stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Always the Furby's eyes. Like, doing, like, the one would close, other open, other. Freaky, bro. I can't think of any off the top of my head, JB. Where I wanted something and then it wasn't what I wanted or it wasn't good. Pretty blessed, bro. And everything I wanted, it always turned out well.
Yep. Yeah, great question. I can't think of one either, though. I think the thing that comes to mind is like remember the Easy Bake Oven commercials? Like those things were so awesome. But they were very clearly marketed to girls. Like I
wanted an Easy Bake Oven forever. I never got one.
That's what I'm saying. There were no guys in any of those commercials. Like it was pink and all this stuff. And so like, it was just, not something. And so I wanted it, but I couldn't ask for it. But then they came out with this creepy crawler, like this edible creepy crawler thing that you could make for the guys. And we got that. And like mom just would never let us do it because it was just a bunch of gummies. And so we did it like one time and then we never used it again. Chris, you're muted, but can you hear us now? Can you hear us now?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. By the way, it might be easier if you just call on your phone with 5G.
He's on his phone right now.
Right now, bro.
You've been on your phone the whole time?
No,
he is now.
I just switched.
Genius. It's
just
way
find
better.
like a little book to like set it behind.
It's fine. I'm just gonna hold it.
How crazy is it that it's that like in the year of our Lord 2024, soon to be 2025, it's sometimes better to just be on your 5G or LTE than the Wi-Fi. Like that's crazy. All right, Chris, do you have an answer for this one before we go on to some of these sports questions that people asked? Has there ever been a gift that you really wanted that turned out to not be that great?
Everyone waiting.
Your Rams jersey?
Oh, that was awesome, man. Greatest show on turf. Yeah, I'm gonna say no, dude. All gifts are awesome. Socks are awesome.
Yeah, dude, you
I
could
love
wrap
that,
up
dude.
up a phone bill, dude. If I'm opening it, I'm excited.
That's right, dude.
All right, we're moving into some sports questions that people asked before we hop into last week's games and this week's games. We got about an hour and 5-ish minutes left of the Blood Bro Sports Show, brought to you by DraftKings here, beginning in just a couple of minutes. Which head coach gets fired next? The person asked which one gets fired first. We've already had a couple of coaches get fired. I believe Saleh might have been first, him or the Saints, either one. Who's going to get fired like soon as the season's over? First in your mind.
Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson.
You think as soon as the Jags season's over, he's just gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of expectations going into the season. I'm actually like kind of impressed the owner didn't fire him mid-season. Yeah, I think they are looking for a fresh start with Lawrence, with Trevor. I don't know what kind of coach they're looking for, right? Like, are they looking for a Ben Johnson? Are they looking for a Mike Vrabel? They're very different kind of people. So we'll see.
Yeah, JB. Honestly, I don't know. I'm looking at the records. I'm looking at the teams, and like there are teams that are just so far gone. Doesn't even matter. Some are in rebuilding years. Like it's not going to be the Patriots. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's not any of these. I mean, the only thing I can think of is somebody who lost a really clutch game that literally knocked them out of the playoffs, and they had terrible play calling from top to bottom. It'd be Jonathan Gannon of the
Cardinals.
Of the Cardinals, but you know they almost made it. So like
they took steps in the right direction this year. They were,
and that's why I'm thinking they won't. But they also lost to the 4-11 Panthers.
Yeah,
with some of the most horrific play calling I've ever seen in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
like on their second to final drive, they ran it 2 times without James Conner.
Yeah,
on 1st and 10, lost a yard, then they ran it again, and then it was 3rd and 11 or 3rd and 12.
I do think he was banged up.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, McCarthy. A lot of people in my chat are saying McCarthy. I think they should fire him. The Cowboys are a mess, dude, because they're playing better with Cooper Rush, and I don't think it's because he's better than Dak. I don't. I just think that he's changed the play calling for Rush to be better, and it's like maybe Dak isn't so much better than Cooper Rush that you would like. You should maybe be changed, like maybe calling better plays for Dak as well. I don't know. I'm gonna say Dable, dude. I don't know if he says it Dayball or Dable, but I think the Giants head coach is gone.
Well, you should be. Why not?
As soon as the season's over.
The Giants are terrible. Giants are terrible forever. JB, I wanted to say, who did you just say before that, by the way?
Mike McCarthy.
No. No. Oh yes, McCarthy from Dallas. Dude, I don't know what it was. I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason that Dallas is doing so well is because they're starting to, like, even without Dak, is because they're starting to actually run the ball with one running back. And they're not trying to hand it off to 8 different people. Right? Now that they have their guy, they have a consistent run game. It's allowing Cooper to have that, not every play's not going to be a pass, which was, I mean, dude, look at the stats for Dak every single game when he was in. Dude's had like God knows how many he had like over 30 passing attempts every single game. They maybe ran the ball once a drive.
He led the league. Yeah, he led the league in passing percentage. Like exactly. The Cowboys were at a ridiculous split with Dak at QB.
So it's wild to me that it takes your, I mean, that dude, and yeah, you're right, JB. Like, right, was that McCarthy calling the, like, who's gonna run the ball, and is he play calling everything? Because if he's play calling everything, then I'd fire him immediately, because he's the reason that Dak probably got hurt, right, being in so much and throwing so much, and he's the reason that they were losing with him, because he was like, well, Dak's my guy, I'm gonna have him throw the ball, and then now he gets hurt, and they're like, okay, well, what are we gonna do now that we can't trust Cooper to throw the ball as much as Dak? Oh, let's establish the running game with Rico Dowdle and not put Ezekiel Elliott in unless we're in the red zone.
Yep. Ty, you and I have to real quick put our little banner up.
All right, it's up.
All right, I've got mine too. Jingle bells, jingle all the way, baby. Our partners at DraftKings wish you a Merry Christmas, and they have an amazing Christmas gift for all new users who use code Blevins. You place a $5 bet. If that bet wins, you get $150 bonus bets. Merry Christmas, guys. Have fun. Use our promo code Blevins. If that bet wins, you get the $150 in bonus bets. Let's rock and roll. Check it out.
Merry Christmas. And yes, this cup is absolutely
Go get him, dude.
That's a great cup, dude. Cocoa Kisses. I absolutely
Cocoa
love
Kisses, bro. Look at that
Absolutely
little
love it.
reindeer, dude.
It's a W.
Very festive.
It's a
Very
W.
festive, Ty.
All right, guys. Here we go. We have a couple more here. If the Vikings win out, how confident will you be in a Lions Super Bowl appearance? If the Vikings go beat the Packers and they beat us week 18,
Dude,
we would have the 5 seed.
Yeah, we're 0-7. We're 7-0 on the road. This team is built for big games. I'm not really worried where they play them. The first round bye would be super nice just because I think it gives us more time to kind of check on Anzalone and Hutch. But you know, we're at 72% right now. If the Vikings win out, it is what it is. And it bothers me, dude. It bothers me that we're looking at the NFC West and the NFC South. Like barely 10 win teams are gonna get a home game, and we're potentially gonna have 13 and not get one.
I mean, we're not losing to the Niners.
No,
Like that's insane to me.
We're not losing.
We're not losing to the Niners, dude. And if we do, that's fine. But I don't think we lose to the Niners. I am so pumped. This Vikings Packers game, bro. I might not touch it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna bet on the spread. I'll take a lot of player props, and I'm just gonna watch that game and go crazy. We're cheering for the Packers all the way, boys.
I know it's gonna be super fun. My confidence level, Chris, is same as yours, bro. We did everything we needed to do against the Bears for me not to worry anymore about anything the rest of the season. Like Caleb Williams had a great second half, but our defense was able to get after him. Our defense was making plays.
Defense played great.
They played really well, dude. Like we have 2 really good safeties, 2 of the best safeties in the league right now. Our offense, dude. I mean, come on, bro. Like against the Bills, you're like, okay, but like, are the Bills like they're scoring every time? Are they really trying on defense? Dude, against the Bears, who are not. I mean, they want to win that game at home. We made them look like a JV high school team on defense. It was amazing, and
we left points on the board.
Lots of points on the board on purpose. So I'm not nervous at all about it. My confidence level is pretty high. I do wish we were healthier, but we're getting guys back. How big was it having Melifonwu back?
Yeah, you can just tell.
Blitzes on the first play of the game.
He had a big let up for that touchdown to end the second half. That was his fault, helping over the top. But dude, the sack that he got on Caleb Williams, like coming up off the edge.
Yep.
That is what he does. He frees up Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph. Dude, essentially, Aaron Glenn can be so much more creative now that he's back.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's exciting.
100%. Chris, did you get my text, by the way?
Yeah, I did it.
It's like right over your shoulder still.
You can still see it?
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to face the birds, buddy. Just have to face them.
No. Oh, now is that a Dallas Cowboys logo?
There we
That
go.
better?
That's way better, buddy. Way better.
Is that a Dallas Cowboy logo I just saw in front of you?
What? No, it's just a star.
Looks a lot like the Cowboys logo there, dude.
Looks like a Cowboy star I've ever seen one, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm not at home.
Are you a Cowboys fan,
in
Chris?
Kentucky.
All right, Ty, this one's for you, buddy. This one's just for you. It was asked by a massive amount of people.
Oh my God, let's
God.
And they
I'm
say,
literally gonna die.
hey, Ninja, what's it like being John and Chris's brother?
Oh wow.
Finally.
It's a lot to live up to, you know. Lots to live up to. We got 2 hardworking, men, fathers, husbands. It's great. It's great. It's annoying. Everyone always comes up to me, dude. Oh my God, bro, what's it like being Invictus Superior Blevins Brothers? So but it's a cross out bear, dude.
Yeah, we appreciate you doing
It's
that,
a
dude.
cross out bear.
We appreciate you doing that, bro, for real.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, thanks for always being such a good sport about it.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
All right, this next one's actually really fun.
Gotta stay humble.
Which rookie QB that was drafted this year? So they're a rookie now, not next year. Not any of the people coming up. Which QB wins the Super Bowl first?
Well, I think statistically right now, Jaden Daniels is in the run this year. I mean, it would take a miracle, but so I'll say this year, Jaden Daniels. I'll say overall. Well, Bo Nix too. I'll say Bo Nix or Drake May.
Woo,
I
Drake
love
May's got
Drake.
a long way to go. That seems got a long way to go.
I don't
but-
know though. I don't know. I think the Patriots have. I think the Patriots next year are a problem. I mean, I think they're a problem this year. They almost beat the Bills, and like they've had a lot of close games, and they're still super, super fresh team, super young team.
You know,
love
technically,
that, dude.
technically, if the Vikings win this year, JJ McCarthy would win.
Oh wow.
So I mean, it's not crazy to say JJ.
Okay. Well, this is a loaded question, right? Are
No,
they
you know-
playing-
I'm gonna say they're under center.
Okay, under center.
So you kind of have to look at the franchise and the situation that they're in. Dude, Camden's looking at me.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Caleb Williams is buried right now in the NFC North. So to me, he's not even an option. Because it's going to be hard for him to even win a division while all these teams are so good. Yeah, give me a path to this. Allen, Mahomes is there. Give me Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels
Yeah.
has I think, the best path to get there. I think if he cleans up his turnovers, I think he's already the most electric quarterback in that division, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I understand that Hurts had a concussion and went out, but the way he threw, I think he threw 3 touchdowns
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter.
Scary Terry.
So, yeah, give me Jaden.
How about Crowder, right? What was that his name? Crowder coming back, his first game back, gets 2 tutties. Or Crowder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crowder, Jameson Crowder.
Bueller comes in and says Caleb is trash. Caleb equals Ryan Leaf. Let me defend Caleb Williams here for a second. If he is
come on, bro.
doing
What are we talking about?
if he's doing what he's doing with the Bears on any other team, they're a playoff team. 4-1 touchdown interception ratio. He is already, after this Thursday, he will be a top 5 Bears quarterback all time in passing yards. If you look at his stats right now and just take away the fact they've lost 9 straight, QB wins are not a stat. So take that away. 4-1. If I would have told you before the season, Caleb Williams is going to have a 4-1 touchdown ratio, and he's going to throw for more yards than a Bears quarterback in the history of the Bears league. He'll be in the top 5. What would you think their record would be?
Much better.
You would think they'd have 9, 10, 11 wins, right? And they
Yeah.
don't. And so I think Caleb Williams, the disrespect's got to stop. I'm not a huge fan of some of his antics on the sideline or when he's losing or whatever. But I do think that if they can get the head coach right, they have to get Ben Johnson. You can't go hire like the Oregon head coach who hasn't done it in the NFL. You need to hire Ben Johnson, somebody who's going to be able to take him to the next level, because the offense that they're running with him is not good. Like, it's bad play calling, and he's got a lot of potential. What up, Camden?
Camden, bye.
You say hi?
Bye.
Can you say hat? Hat.
Say hat?
Camden.
He calls me hat.
You can't hear you guys. It's coming
I
through
know,
my
but he can see,
headphones.
right? He's not
He's
going
a-
to do it.
Make him do
Yeah,
uh-oh.
You go.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Camden, can you tell your uncles uh-oh? Say, oh no.
That's so funny. What a stud, dude. My
Wanna go
answer
play?
is not going to be Caleb Williams, though, for the same reason that Chris is not Caleb Williams. It's just going to be hard to win in that division. Give me Michael Penix.
mama.
Give me Penix and the Falcons.
Penix is solid, too. I mean,
That
dude,
is a
this
good
is scary.
division too.
You know, thank God, bro. Thank God we have every one of these rookie quarterbacks right now, and then you also have Stroud and Bryce who are on their second year who are incredible. Like, it's looking, the NFL's looking real crispy, boys.
It's crispy. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some dogs. We're gonna have some dogs next year. It's gonna be sick.
Yep. And then here's the last one before we just dive into this past weekend's games and next weekend's games. What is the coolest hypothetical sports game that you would like to attend? Any team in history in any location. Example, you could pick the 85 Bears, this year's Lions at Michigan State, something, whatever you want. Any game that you wish you could go watch live in sports history.
Wow. I feel like it's not that difficult. Give me the playoffs. It's not even a championship. I think it's an Eastern Conference final. Give me the Bulls Knicks playoff series. Any one of the games.
Okay.
Respect.
Ty?
Give me game 7 Heat Warriors. Tell me I got that right.
Oh, when LeBron was on the Heat?
When LeBron was on the Heat, they came back against the Warriors down 3-0. Never happened before, right? Or is it the Warriors? Right? Is that right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
99% sure that's correct, bro. Dude, give me game 4 when they're about to be eliminated. Cavs, they're on the Cavs. Give me game 4. Give me game 5. Give me game 6, and then give me game 7, bro. Dude,
Cavs Warriors, yeah.
Just the electricity going into that game 7, knowing you're about to get reverse swept. You're about to 3-1. You're about to make history you're on the other side of making history. You're about to get reverse swept pretty much. Oh, give me that, bro.
Dude, my answer is definitely the Miracle on Ice. Team USA, just going in there with that team, those young guys and winning. I'd love to be at that.
No ball knowledge.
My second one would be the Michigan national championship last year.
I was thinking about that too.
That would have been awesome. That would have been a huge party. And maybe Michigan Bama's up there too, because that game was just like an even better game before that. All right, good stuff. Fellas.
Blocked by James. Sorry.
Blocked by James.
Dude, it's so good, bro.
Let's chat this past weekend. Any thoughts at all about any of the games you just saw? Anything that you guys want to share as we head into chatting about next week's games?
Oh, yeah. Boy, howdy, do I.
I thought it was boring, bro. It was a boring weekend.
Boring weekend, yeah. I mean...
There were some surprises.
The Dolphins showed life.
Yeah, they did. Titans coming back almost on the Colts was kind of fun. Rams Jets was a snooze fest. Bengals Browns snooze fest. Vikings Seahawks. I mean, Vikings can't keep getting away with it, boys, but they do. 1-3. Seahawks just played like trash. I say they played like trash because I say they played like trash because when Geno Smith played us when we were fully healthy, we had everyone. He looked like a megastar. You couldn't make a mistake. What did he throw for? 450 yards, no interceptions, 5 touchdowns.
He's on a knee injury right now. He's playing through it.
Chris, you got to move back again. Sorry, to the birds. There you go. You're doing great. Just move the chair, buddy.
Dude, it's
boys. I got John. I put my biggest win of the weekend was when the Bills went down 14 and they went all the way down to like -160 money line. And I hammered it.
They were down 14 and it was still -160.
Yeah, that's actually a terrible bet.
I mean, it's the only way you're gonna get them like that.
No, I hear you, Ty, but they have almost nothing to play for. I mean, the Chiefs have to lose both. I don't even know if they can. Can they still get the 1 seed? Like I kind of thought the Patriots were gonna. I thought they were gonna win when the Patriots went up 14 because I was like, do the Bills even need to win this game?
I loved it, bro. Bills at home, dude. They're not trying. They wore alternate jerseys. You're not gonna wear your alts.
I love you, dude.
and they can still get the 1 seed.
Can they?
The Chiefs have, the Chiefs have to lose twice, and the Bills have the tiebreaker, don't they?
Yeah,
and
I got 2 anytimes in that game. It was sick.
And then the Chiefs, dude. If you look at the Chiefs, they're playing Pittsburgh, bro. Away on the road. The Steelers can easily run away with this game, dude.
Hold on.
I think. Come on now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They're still alive. The Chiefs have to go 0-2, and the Bills have to go 2-0 in these last 2 weeks, and the Bills would get the 1 seed.
And the Chiefs have the Steelers again away, and that is not a free win. And then week 18, the Chiefs have the Broncos away on the road. They can lose both.
And the Broncos
those games.
might have a ton to play for that week. So,
Yeah.
Or nothing at all.
Yeah, or nothing at all. And same with Chiefs, right?
Right.
So there's these 2 weeks are going to be awesome.
The way this is shaken up, guys, like especially in that division, I'm pretty sure the Chargers still have over a 70% shot, and the Broncos are like at 90 because the AFC is so bad.
Yeah, dude, put me there,
So-
bro.
So I just don't think it could come to not mattering for the Broncos either. So it'll be interesting.
It will be. The last 2 weeks are going to be a roller coaster. I can't wait. You know what? Heck, this past weekend, unless there's something you guys want to bring up.
Let me take a quick little gander, dude.
I think Sam Darnold continues to impress.
Yeah,
Just
right.
the way he moves, the way he moves in the pocket.
Fraudulent.
And Dude, I think Minnesota might have a decision to make, dude.
I think they have a huge decision to make.
Sam Darnold's fraudulent, guys. Wake up.
Ty,
No, wake up.
I am with you most of this.
Listen to me. No, listen to me. When I watch teams play the Vikings, all right, I swear to you, no one's prepared to play him. No one preps for him in a meaningful way, like they do against us this year. I swear, Sam Darnold has all day, all the time. No one ever blitzes him like aggressively.
He gets blitzed all the time. He's constantly picking himself up off the ground.
I want a full court press on this guy because all he does is you give this man time, and you have Addison, and you have Justin Jefferson, and you have Hawkinson. Bro, these guys are open, and he's just wafting the ball up. Jefferson's triple team. What? Comes down with the ball. I mean, literally that one play where Jefferson got the touchdown, he was double teamed. He should not have been open. He wasn't open. It's giving me Matthew Stafford,
Calvin Johnson
vibes. Huh?
Said Darnold threw him open.
No, dude.
Yes.
Darnold looked way like I hear you 2 weeks ago when he threw three ducks that got caught for touchdowns because the Falcons are awful, but last week, like against the Seahawks, bro, he played really well. He moved in that pocket well. He made some good throws.
I don't know, dude. I think he's front.
And by the way, you're gonna go viral if we end up losing to the Vikings in the playoffs because
we're not losing to the Vikings. Let me tell you right now, dude. Listen to me. The Vikings run. How often do the Vikings run play action? Aren't they like the number one team, right? They're like top 5 team in how much they run play action.
Yeah, it's like us and them.
Stop biting on play action. Aaron Jones doesn't run the ball. When was the last time he ran for over 100 yards? Look it up.
You don't need to run. Play action just works. It gets the linebackers to bite.
Chris, listen to me. Okay? These are his last. I'm going to read his last 10 games, his yards, okay? 67 yards. 86 against the Bears. Okay? 73 against the Falcons. 22 against the Cardinals. 106 against the Bears. So he's just running all over the Bears. 39 Titans. 88 Jaguars. 64 Colts. 58 Rams. 29 versus the Jets. This guy isn't Saquon Barkley. All right, and he's not. His yards per carry aren't that great. Why are we biting? Why are we biting on this play action? Like he's gonna run all over us. They're gonna throw the ball to Addison and Justin Jefferson. They're not gonna win this game on the ground. So just that's what I'm saying. Coach that prep against the Vikings. No one preps against them. I'm telling you right now, bro.
It's pretty hard to prep against Justin Jefferson and Addison.
That's what I'm just saying, bro. I don't think anyone's prepping against. I legitimately just don't think anyone's prepping against the Vikings.
Tyler,
I don't think anyone's dude. I think people are preparing against. What do people say right now about the Vikings, Chris? It's a rebuild year.
No, I've never heard that. I've not heard that from a single
Ty and I hear that every day on stream.
We hear it every day. It's a rebuild season. It's a rebuild season. So who's going to prep against a rebuild season team, even though they have a good record? They're like, oh, we're going to be fine. They have Sam Darnold. And then they don't watch any film. And then they bite on the play action that he runs every play.
Everyone's watching film.
I'm not
it's
watching
the NFL.
Film. I'm kidding. I'm watching film. All right, dude.
Real quick, Ty. Here's the thing that is going to be kind of crazy. I did the playoff simulation and I picked a lot of the favorites in these next 2 weeks as far as the NFC goes. It doesn't matter if we get the 1 seed or the 5 seed. There's probably an 80% chance that the Lions are going to play an NFC North team in the playoffs.
Oh,
no joke.
God,
no joke.
Me,
like I looked it up. It might even be higher. It might even be 90%. Basically, if the Vikings or Packers, let's say the Lions get the 1 seed, if the Vikings or Packers win a playoff game, they're probably one of them's going to Detroit.
Right.
So I'm just saying, be ready, brother. Like I think the Vikings deserve a lot of respect. I do not think they're as good as the Lions. I think most Vikings fans don't think they're as good as the Lions. We beat them in Minnesota, but they are good enough to beat the Lions, as is almost every NFL team in the who's going to make the playoffs except for the Commanders. So. It's going to be interesting. I'm not looking forward to playing an NFC North team. I really wish we could avoid an NFC North team because they're both playing really hot right now. But that's interesting.
Do you guys think Jalen Hurts is going to be clear to play against the Dallas Cowboys? Concussion? Some concussions take. I mean,
even if he doesn't, dude, it's not going to matter because we're not losing to the Niners. So it's Lions or Vikings.
I mean, brother, I'm just talking about Dallas. Well, I guess the Commanders winning that game ruined any chance Dallas has of getting in, and that's got to sting.
Yep. Man, it's gonna be I just can't wait. Let's get into this. Let's get into these games this weekend.
All right.
Let's do it. We've got on Christmas Day at what time? At noon. Noon on Christmas.
Noon.
Chiefs
Noon
at
and then 3.
Steelers. Chiefs at Steelers. The Steelers are. I'm sorry. The Chiefs are 3-point favorites. Over under set at 43.5. Let me check the weather, Chris.
Oh my! Is Pickens back?
What do you guys think? And is Pickens back?
It's been such a short week. I just have no clue.
It's going to be 38 degrees and cloudy. It looks like no rain, no snow.
And Pickens.
Dude, 3 NFC North teams in the playoffs. What is happening?
I know, I hate it.
Do you guys remember halfway through the season when I asked that question? I was like, is it possible for 3 teams in the same division to make it in the playoffs? And everyone.
Yeah, AFC West. AFC West are going to do it too.
Looks like the Pickens has a real chance to play on Wednesday. As of right now, he says he feels great. It's up to the doctors ultimately.
Okay, give me the Chiefs.
Chris.
Dude, here's the thing. I so badly want to bet Steelers because the Chiefs just can't keep getting away with this. And the Steelers actually, on offense, without Pickens, looked pretty decent for the first half of that game against the Ravens. Russell Wilson kind of like looked vintage for a while. And then
Wilson's been like that all year, in my opinion.
But he had 2 massive turnovers. That run was amazing. An electric 20-plus yard run, and then he fumbles it at the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
And then he throws a pick in the red zone as well. That was just brutal. That you just can't throw.
Yeah, that's what. When you said vintage Russ, that's what I thought you meant.
Yeah.
Like, just turnovers, taking shots, leading his team to L's. I don't know.
I don't know, Jim.
It is what it is. And if you can temper Russ's aggression the way the Steelers have with the run game and just making sure that when he's taking his shots, they're well planned. I don't know. I just don't. I don't think that offensively they're a hard team to prep for. So, and the Chiefs have a really good defense.
They do.
And then the other question is, can you have Mahomes on a fake bum ankle? Dude, is there any more annoying quarterback? Oh yeah, it's a mild high ankle sprain, 15-yard rush TD. Like, who is Patrick Mahomes? Like, give me. I'm not betting against Mahomes in this defense against the Steelers offense.
So, do you like the spread, CB, here? Because, I mean, for the first time ever, they won by more than. It was still 1 possession because it was 8 points, but they beat the Texans by 8.
Yeah, what is it, -3?
-3 right now.
Yeah, I like the Chiefs -3.
I do too.
I was like,
short week though. This is short though, man.
I
always like teasing that to 2.5.
Is Chris Jones gonna play?
Ooh, yeah, he went down.
Wait a minute. This is a 3.
It's barely a 4-day rest, Ty.
It is a 4-day rest for both of these teams. They said, "Hey, you know what? Let's be fair."
Yeah,
Two
for
teams
all
that have
4.
less than 4.
Hey,
Oh,
for all
all
4
4 games,
teams.
Ty.
All 2 games.
All 4 of these teams played 4 days ago.
Bro,
Well, 3 days ago.
so are we just we're hammering the under for both of them, parlaying them together.
Dude, that's
Are you
just not
kidding me?
necessarily how it works.
Isn't that exactly why everyone slams the unders on Thursday Night Football?
I think the
Is
over.
that
I
exactly
think
how
the
that
over
works?
just hit this past Thursday.
I understand, but the majority of Thursday Night Football games, the under usually hits, right? They're very because of. I'm just saying. Fugazi said this is Chiefs' 3rd game in 11 days.
It's all 4 teams have played 3 games in 11 days.
The Lions had 3 and 12. It's stupid. It's stupid.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers at home. If Chris Jones is not 100% and Pickens is playing, I really do like the Steelers +3. I might not bet Steelers money line, but I definitely am not taking the Chiefs -3 at Pittsburgh in a game that means everything to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Sure. I mean,
know?
even tease it. You could even just with how the Chiefs have been so bad at covering, like by more than 1 possession, you could even tease the spread. I imagine to like 5.5, and it'd still be meaningful for the Steelers.
And my buddy Matt in KC's in here. And he's like every week, John, you're not giving the Chiefs their credit. Here's the thing, dude. I just don't think that they care. I don't think they care that much. Like they're the team that could just get to the playoffs and then win the Super Bowl. Like they turn it on. They turn it on. Mahomes does it every game in the 4th quarter. He turns it on. He's like his stats in the 4th quarter compared to the other 3 are crazy this year, and he looks annoyed He looks annoyed
does.
until he wins the Super Bowl. It's so annoying. He just always looks annoyed on the field. Every time it goes to him, even after a good play, he smiles a little bit, and then he looks annoyed that something happened until he wins the Super Bowl, and then he's up there and he's Kermit the Frogging how awesome their team is. And so I could just see them losing a game here. They're obviously still going to have a chance to make the Super Bowl, but at Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh has a lot to play for. I love TJ Watt healthy. The Texans were able to pressure Mahomes there, dude. They got a lot of pressure on him, and I think that the Steelers can turn those into sacks.
Yeah. I mean, dude, listen, Steelers, it's in Pittsburgh, 38 degrees Fahrenheit, wind 3 miles an hour, 20% chance of precipitation. So it's going to be just a cloudy, chill day tomorrow. I love the field goals again, boys. A little Boswell 2 field goals, Bush. Maybe even Butker too. Or hey, wow, dude, wait, Boswell's not even. I can't even take Boswell. Anyways,
I'm not touching the over/under.
I'll take the Steelers plus 3, dude.
I like the Chiefs.
Boys, did you guys hear? Do you guys remember? Yes. Do you guys remember last week when we made our bets and I talked about 2 games that I really liked for the under? Like one was the under, one was the over, and I hammered it. Do you guys remember that?
No. I mean, I remember what you talking about, but I don't remember which one it was.
I got it. Give me a second. It was one of my biggest odds and biggest bets that hit. I did 5. I believed in this so much, dude. I did 5 units on it. And here we go. It was the under for the Browns and the Bengals game, where I was like, Bengals aren't going to put up 30 or 40 points against the Browns defense, and the Browns have no one at quarterback. So the under was set at 47. It ended with 30 points. Yeah. And then I loved the Lions Bears over because our defense isn't that great right now. And that hit by 51.
I like it. I like it.
3x, boys. A little 3x win there. Just throwing that out there, boys. I'm dialed in with the overs unders in some of these games, and that was one of them.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait.
Guys, both these teams, 11 games.
Yeah, in 3 days. Yeah.
Statistically, what should happen? A blowout, like a shootout?
No, you just never know, dude. You know, it's the NFL.
Okay.
You never can know.
Okay.
Sure. Both, I think advantage goes to offense, just because, like you know where the ball's going. But you never know. This game could be 13-7, and it could be 35-21, and neither of those scores would surprise me.
All right.
Ravens Texans. Ravens are -5.5, over under set at 46.5.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy to me.
Deontay Johnson revenge game.
Dude, I am hammering the Ravens -5.5. The Texans, the way they looked with Tank Dell when he went down, they so deflated. The offense was so vanilla. Mixon just not able to really get going. Nico Collins just cover him. I think the Ravens are gonna kill him.
Yeah, I think the Ravens, I don't know about kill. I think they match up really well against the Texans, especially if Nico, dude, if they can just put one of their super athletic guys on Nico and give safety help over the top, the Texans are not going to have a good day. Like, it's going to have to be a Dalton Schultz game for the Texans, at least to dink and dunk down the field. They'll probably still get to take a few shots at Nico. I just don't know how often they're going to come about. And then think about what the Ravens can do to you on offense. They're still the best offensive DVOA team in the NFL. Derrick Henry is a monster. Lamar is a monster. Zay Flowers over 100 yards receiving last game.
Yeah, well, one of how many games, Chris?
I just had to say it.
I know you did, dude. Good for you.
I'm not saying I'm going back to the well, but give me the Ravens. Yeah. You know what, John? Actually, I think I just talked myself into Ravens by 1 million too.
Yeah, no, 100%, dude. I'm looking right now. The Texans do seem to play a lot better defense at home. They've given up, although they did give up 32 to the Titans on November 24th, which is pretty brutal. But otherwise, like at home, they're playing much better than on the road. But still, I still just think the Ravens can do whatever they want. Ty?
Yeah. No, give me the Ravens -5.5. Rashad Bateman also has had. I always keep my eye on Bateman because it's just his explosivity, right? I feel like he's like the Vondell Scantling for the Saints. He's like our Jamal Williams. So, and again, I mean, he's gotten a touchdown against the Chargers, 2 against the Giants, 1 against the Steelers. He scored in the last 3 games.
Yeah, you know what's
So-
crazy about his last touchdown though too?
Hmm.
It was like it wasn't like a design play. I guess it was a little bit extended. So I know Bateman probably wasn't his first look, but it was like a genuine red zone target. Like it wasn't a bomb.
Sure.
So that's
rare.
interesting to me because Andrews tends to be like if they only have 8 yards to get, they tend to go Mark Andrews.
Yep.
So that was interesting to me.
Yeah, I love Bateman for an anytime, which is might even be like one of my locks when we make some of our parlays. But yeah, give me Ravens -5.5.
All right, I'm with you there. On Thursday, I actually forgot that there's going to be a game on Thursday, which is awesome.
Bears Seahawks, right?
Bears
Yeah,
Seahawks, dude.
Bears.
The Seahawks are -3.5.
Are any of those Seahawks?
Bears are at home.
Do the Seahawks have any chance of making it to the playoffs here?
Yeah. Yeah, they have it's not in their hands anymore, but they have a chance.
They need the They
So
need to
there's-
win out, and the Rams need to lose out, right?
So they need to win though, right? So this
Yeah,
is a
they
win
need
for them.
they need the Cardinals to beat the Rams, something like that.
The Vikings, hear me out. The Vikings won by 3, barely. And you
Yep.
mean to tell me right now that the Seahawks are 3.5 favorites against the Bears? I don't care if it's on the road. Yeah, give me the Seahawks -3.5.
Ooh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
Yeah,
Oh.
dude, is this a hot take? I don't think the Seahawks are good.
I don't think they're good either, Chris, but they win games that, like, like look at the Cardinals. But compare the Bears Cardinals. I think that they're these like Kyler Murray, Caleb Williams, both great on their feet, and the Seahawks slammed them by like 3 touchdowns, both games against the Cardinals. I think it's the same. I think they're kind of going up against the same type of offense. Caleb Williams is going to be running around, and they still crush him. You got dogs. You got DK Metcalf, who's actually been kind of popping off lately too. Finally,
He's not popping off, dude. He just
mean,
he caught 3 balls.
yeah.
One of them was a touchdown.
For 57 yards, like get this guy the ball, he'll catch it. That's
But
all
he
I'm saying.
doesn't. Geno Smith stares Jackson Smith and Jigba down. I've watched his last 5 games.
Jackson's a freak.
All he does is throw it to Jackson Smith.
8 receptions,
If
10
it's
receptions,
not
5
a
receptions.
if it's not a designed play, for one of their tight ends like Noah Fant or like a screen pass to Walker or Charbonnet, he's literally staring at Njigba.
Dude, I'm gonna read the last 7 games of yards of Jackson Smith and Jigba. Are you ready for this, dude?
Yeah, go ahead. It won't surprise me.
95 yards,
Yep.
83 yards,
Yep.
82 yards, 74 yards, 77 yards, 110 yards, 180 yards. Brother, this dude is having a freaking breakout year.
Yeah,
Right. He's Geno Smith's Puka Nakua.
yeah.
And so like when you watch the Seahawks, it's really hard to have faith in anyone but Jackson Smith because they don't get targeted, dude.
Give me the Bears.
Yeah,
Gi-
you're delusional.
give me
Give
the-
me Jackson Smith and Jigba's over, by the way.
Go ahead.
72.5.
Give me the Bears to win this game. They have now that it's over, bro. They've lost so many in a row. Caleb Williams in the second half against the Lions, that offense is coming out to start the game against the Seahawks, bro. They can't keep starting the way they start against the Vikings,
though.
against the Lions,
They
but they're
do.
not going to. Caleb Williams,
Against
they're gonna
the
tell 'em-
Niners. Against the Niners, -3
Hear me out.
yards.
Hear me
or
out.
whatever. No,
Hear
they're
me
not
out.
a first half team, bro.
Hear me out,
Give me
dude.
the spread. Give me the Seahawks spread first half.
give me that. I mean, Tyler, I'm telling you right now, I'm taking the Bears money line this week.
Give
And
me the Seahawks.
And I think,
I'm-
let me
Chris,
hear
I
me
love-
out. Hear me out. This head coach for the Bears, who is going to not be hired as their head coach next year, this is his last chance. If he comes out and does crazy these last 2 weeks, he at least gets some interviews. I think the Bears win this game at home, at night. It's going to be chilly. I do. I think Caleb Williams is going to run the ball more than he usually does. He might throw a pick, which is a good thing. He needs to throw the ball down the field more. And just take risks. And I think that you're going to see Keenan Allen pop off against the Seahawks. Give me the Bears money line and definitely +3.5.
No, thanks.
Also,
I'm out.
guys, can we
like
please,
those Seahawks
Chris?
over,
We
yeah.
need you to listen. You have tenure at that school you're at, right?
yes.
It's time for you to.
Where's
It's
this
time
going?
for you to get the first period off, bro. It's time for you to request first period off because the morning sports show hits so much better.
It does. It's
My
a lot.
viewers were like 4x earlier. Like I mean, our audiences, Ty streams in the morning. It's time, dude. We need morning sports shows.
Chris,
Yeah,
is that
I can't.
possible?
I have no control over the period I get off, and I'm contractually obligated to be there all day anyway. So
Yeah, but
even
you
if I
could-
had first period off, I'd
Have
have
you
to be in the
told him?
building.
Have you told him to contractually obligate your nuts on their chin?
Have you told him that?
Okay. I'm kidding, Chris. Is all right.
Let's get him fired. Let's get him fired. Then he can just do the sports show with us in the mornings.
Oh, I know how to get
Dude,
fired.
And then what happens with my health insurance, boys? You just ruin my whole family.
Have you heard of insurance, Chris?
It's called
Have you heard of
insurance.
Called insurance.
It's called insurance. Of course, they're not going to have to pay for the money, Chris. The insurance guy is going to have to pay for the money.
And they
I'm not
deserve
liquid
to pay.
To pay.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Chargers Patriots on Saturday at noon. This is what a blessing, dude. I'm going to my in-laws for the weekend, and I get to just sit and watch football the whole time instead of talk to people. Don't clip that.
Give me the Patriots money line.
No
just-
shot.
I'm kidding, bro. But dude, boy, howdy,
It's-
am I actually looking forward to this game.
Chargers
I
-4 is and the over/under is 42.5.
Dude, Drake, besides Jaden Daniels, Drake May is my favorite quarterback from this class to watch. He still has some things to clean up, but dude, he's just so fun to watch. Like, give me the Chargers. But God, I think that defense actually really rattles them too. The offensive line is just not good.
Dude, Chargers -4.
Yeah, I think the Chargers hit that.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know, man. Even after an explosive game, like this is why we're boys.
Against what? Hey, against what D, Ty?
I don't care. My D.
Remember?
Yeah, the Bills
No, the-
defense is the worst. One of the worst
No,
defenses.
they're going up against they were up against the Broncos D, the Chargers. Now they have one of the teams that is the worst at tackling in the NFL. They give up
I
the
understand.
most broken tackles.
I understand. Here's a little. I'm gonna do a little nugget. I've been chat. I don't know if you guys like these. Write these down. I'm not necessarily taking all these, but I'm just throwing little nuggies out there. Austin Hooper's receiving line is at 25.5. Right. Austin Hooper's. Here's his yards. The last 7 games. 55, 38, 42, 59, 35, 64. His line is 25.5. I'm just throwing that out there.
He's throwing it out there, guys.
I'm just throwing that out there. That's wild.
That is crazy.
That is crazy, right? It's not even like 30. Bro, the closest he was to not hitting it was 35 yards, 10 yards. He hit the.
Yeah.
Someone said Hooper's in concussion protocol. Oh shit. Sorry for cussing. Is he?
What?
All right, we'll keep an eye on that one.
On what?
Is Austin?
It'll,
Hooper,
if he doesn't play and you get it at this early line, they'll void it.
Yeah, they'll avoid it as long as he
Right,
doesn't.
right,
go
right.
for
It's
one.
It only doesn't get voided if he plays a snap,
All right, well, so I'm gonna take this.
which someone with a concussion would never do. That's not an injury that you play a snap and then walk off. Like that's
I'm putting a unit
normal.
on. I'm putting a unit on his regular line, and then I'm gonna go 40, and I'm gonna put. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm gonna put a half unit on him to get 40. Okay.
Ty,
Let's go.
before we keep going here, will you let's put the banners up and you do this one?
Do I have anything? No, I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, banners are up, banners are off. Lock in and lock on. DraftKings is sponsoring this segment of the stream. Don't forget to use hashtag. No, I'm kidding. It's not a hashtag. Don't forget to use code Blevins. All right. If you guys place a $5 bet using code Blevins, and you guys can win up to $150 in bonus bets. The bet has to win. So make sure to take one of my bets because I'm on fire. I don't think I've missed a line or a leg in our last Blevins Bros Sports Show parlay in a while. That does not mean slam it. Bet smart, bet responsibly, and good luck. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. So we're all on Chargers -4.
I mean,
Yes.
I trust you guys, so I'll take Chargers -4.
All right, Broncos, Bengals. Bengals are -3.5 at home Saturday 3:30.
Interest.
Over
This is
under
gonna be
set
a
at
great game.
50.
Yeah, over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me the over as well, and I'll probably tease this over up. I like this. I love when you have Bengals are going to put it in. We know that, and we know the Broncos can do it too. And this game's going to get away from both of them in terms of just offensively. It's just going to go. I think it's just going to go nuts. I even like potentially Burrow getting sacks for a fumble for a touchdown. Right?
Tyler out here, dude. Broncos, they're gonna put it in. They're gonna go
They are gonna put it
nuts.
in. I like. Oh yeah, massive. For a game like this, I like even teasing like an extra 3 or 4 points, dude. I can see like
You
a
guys
30,
remember-
27.
Do you guys remember how hot the Broncos came out to start against the Chargers?
Yep.
Yeah, massive.
This is what is
Massive
stuck in
start.
my head. Okay? The Bengals don't have a defense that can clamp down. So, like, if we get what we saw the Broncos start like against the Chargers, that's just how it's going to be all game.
Both ways,
against the Bengals. And again, then it's going to be, hey, can Joe Burrow and the Bengals do anything against this tough Broncos secondary? I kind of like the Broncos plus points. But,
3.5 feels like a lot to give the Broncos.
I'm not betting against Joey B. So I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to take Bengals to win, Broncos plus 3.5.
But you're not going to parlay that together.
No.
Because that'd be crazy, Juicer McGooser. Yeah, I'm going Broncos plus 3.5. That's my favorite bet of that one. I don't even love the over 50. I think it will hit, but you just never know. That's a lot of points. I should check the weather.
This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue.
I'm so
Two of
glad
my
I did.
best fantasy pickups, by the way, guys.
64 and 50% chance of rain with 15-mile-an-hour winds. Be careful on that over.
That just affects kickers, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the rain. Did you not watch the Stafford game in the rain recently, buddy? Rain matters. It matters when you throw the ball.
So the DB slips and Jamar Chase gets 80-yard touchdowns.
I mean, maybe it could happen.
Weather affects both teams. That's why I hate that.
Well, no, I understand, Chris, but like historically, in weather, unders are better. I mean, that's just a fact. So just be careful, is all I'm saying.
But also, I mean,
you put it on the turf, the over-under is probably 54.
Could also be a trap, JB. I mean, I get trapped all the time with weather sometimes. Right?
What do you guys think? Do you guys think Broncos or Bengals are going to win?
I like the Bengals. I'm sorry, I like the Broncos. I'm a Bo Nix believer right now, until he proves otherwise.
They're both desperate, bro. This game's gonna be awesome. Like the Bengals need it. I feel like the Broncos need it. I kind of lean. I can't do the give me the better coach QB here because the Broncos have a better coach, and the Bengals have a better quarterback. So I can't do that. But give me the Broncos money line.
Wow. I'm the only one on the Bengals.
Broncos get Riley Moss back, by the way.
I do like that, Chris. I do like I like that juicy Bengals to win, Broncos plus 3.5. I think it's a juicy dude.
Yeah, is he officially coming back, Riley Moss, their corner? Because if he is, I mean, I love that for them. Surtain on Jamar. I mean, that's gonna be a fun game. I can't wait to watch that. 3:30 on Saturday. Cardinals, Rams, guys. Rams are -6 at home.
Yeah, this is a Rams -6. Maybe even tease that up to like 13. I think this is a blowout.
Cardinals are officially eliminated from playoff contention.
Yep, blowout.
James Conner hurt. Who knows if he's going to play? I would doubt it.
Blowout. You know what
Although
else, though,
he
dude?
needs money. He's about to free agent.
I will say this. I'm going to take the Rams -6.
Same.
Okay.
However, the Cardinals had absolutely nothing to play for last year when Kyler Murray came back, and he looked great, and he was just winning against teams that he shouldn't be winning against and balling out. I think he crushed the Eagles last year in a game that was just like no one was expecting it. So I don't care that they're out of playoff contention. They still I think they're going to try this game, but I don't think it will matter. That's what I'm trying to say.
Ain't no way that Matthew Stafford, after last week's performance outside at MetLife against the Jets, which was just brutal. And by the way, I don't know if you guys watched that game. I was keeping a close eye on it because I had, I had the Rams minus whatever there were 3.5 or 4.
Right for the show,
bro. The third quarter, the Jets had an 8-minute drive and didn't get points. 9-minute drive and didn't get points.
Oh, in what quarter?
In the third quarter, the start of the third quarter.
In the third quarter. Okay.
It was literally the Rams got the ball for the first time with like 5 or 6 minutes left. It was crazy, and I was like, "What is happening? Like, how are they keeping Stafford off the field?" But Puka, and Kupp didn't do much, and they're at home, inside. I think they're gonna light up the Cardinals. I love the Rams -6. Don't care that it's a division game.
Same.
Yeah, I think the Rams win here.
When did Connor get extended?
Stafford?
Did they pay him?
I think they did. Dude, there's a lot more teams doing that after we paid Montgomery.
Good.
Have you noticed, like, Chuba Hubbard got his deal?
Chuba Hubbard is a monster.
Good for them, dude.
Right,
they got
but
him
he
for
was a
2
backup.
years. 2 years, $19 million. Good for them. Smart. I love James Conner. He was going to be a free agent. I love that. Good for the Cardinals. Yeah, but anyway, give me the Rams -6.
Rams -6.
Chris? Rams. All right, sweet. Over under, by the way, is 48. Over.
38? 48.
48.
48.
48 and a half.
Ugh. Stafford has been throwing picks, dude.
He's also been throwing dimes.
Yeah.
Dimes. Massive dimes, you
He'll be
might
locked.
say. Sunday. Oh, that's Saturday night. 3 games on Saturday, dude. My entire weekend. I'm so excited. All right, Sunday, Jets. I have to put all my bets in before I go to Wisconsin, too. Jets, Bills. Bills are -9.5, over under 46. That's Sunday at noon.
At home. 2 mega stars. Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers.
And Devontae Adams.
And hear me out, dude. I was watching that Rams game. I really was. Like, Aaron was moving the ball. They had great drives. He obviously had a bad fumble to stop that drive that you were talking about in the third quarter, JB. And by the way, we all had the Rams -4.5. So I was banking on that, right? I was banking on Aaron Rodgers to mess up.
They'll move the ball against the Bills defense.
Oh yeah, they will, brother. Give me the over on this, bro. Give me the over. Give me the over. Give me the over. Give me the over. And honestly, give me the Jets +9.5.
Yeah, I don't know what team the Jets are because they looked done.
They're getting it, Chris. Have you watched any of the Jets games?
Yeah.
They're getting it. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, he's finding them. And he's finding them often, okay? And you go up against this Bills defense that doesn't exist, I think Aaron's going to have a day. And hear me out, if Josh Allen looks like he looked against the Patriots, give me Jets money line, bro.
That's insane.
Hear me out. I'm not joking. I think I'm not joking. This is going to be, guys, this out of every single game. I think the favorites win in almost every game. But I think don't sleep on this. I'm just saying, don't sleep on this game.
I love the Jets +9.5.
I love the Jets +9.5.
+9.5. I'm definitely not taking a money line. I think the Bills win this game, but I could absolutely see the Jets keeping this one close.
Dude, Josh Allen threw his first interception in God knows how long. He did not have a good game. I don't know if they're trying to save his legs. I don't know what's going on, right? Like,
well, he had that hand. His hand went numb.
Sure. Yeah. You know what else, Chris?
I think in the second quarter.
It's freezing.
He said it's done now.
I'm just saying it's freezing in Buffalo.
It's actually going to be pretty warm. I'm
just looking at like why did he play like that against the Patriots and why did he play like that against us?
I think he plays down, dude. I think he plays down to his opponent sometimes.
Home game, Lions home game, inside Ford Field, 70 degrees, perfect, right? Indoors. And then Josh Allen at home, freezing cold, and he has a terrible game. I don't know. Maybe he got comfy, and then now he's got to play in the cold, and he just didn't dominate like that. I don't care, bro. Give me A-Rod. Give me +9.5, and I will sprinkle a little something on Jets money line here.
Yeah, Goof brings up the Bills beat the Jets by 3 in October. So it's not crazy to think that +9.5 hits. I like +9.5. I don't know if I'm betting it, but I like it.
I'm betting it.
Same. I'm on it.
Okay, look at us, guys. Look at us. That's a lot of points. Speaking of a lot of points, the Colts are -8 against the Giants.
Are they? Is there a
Hammer
miracle?
Hammer the Colts -8.
I agree.
At New York.
Over
under
I've been
40.
methodically planning this playoff run in my fantasy playoffs. Last week, I picked up the Colts defense for this game. I picked up Richardson 3 weeks ago because I loved his playoff schedule. And obviously, I didn't have Dak Prescott. Dude, this is going to be. I don't think -8 is enough.
There are some apps, we're not going to mention which, but there are some apps that have them as high as -10.
I'm going to use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be back in literally 2 minutes.
Yeah, I love -8. I like -9.5.
Look at all of us taking restroom breaks. Middle of the sports show. Never happened, but it happens in the morning. Interesting. Be right back.
Wait, what? Are you leaving me? What is happening right now? both of my brothers just abandoned me on the sports podcast to talk Colts Giants by myself, potentially the least important game. Well, no, actually, it has huge implications. Aren't the Giants still going for the #1 pick? And they're just gonna abandon me? I don't even have the chat. This is wild.
Did you
John.
get nervous?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we had fun.
Oh, good.
We talked about how this might be the most meaningless game, but then I reminded myself that it's actually for a potential #1 pick for the Giants. So
Yeah, the Colts are going to win by 1 million, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch too.
yeah, you think so?
Yeah, because it's going to hit our bet, and Anthony Richardson is a beast.
Yeah,
He's going to throw 2 picks, by the way, this game.
Oh, dude, he'll throw 5, but he always saves me with his rushing.
Yep. Look at Ty, dude, getting that morning poop out in the middle of the sports show.
That's
Absolutely
wild to me, dude. Wild.
Absolutely love it.
Dude, how about Jonathan Taylor just going off
He's a beast.
against the Titans? Like, where's that been all season?
Yeah, he's so good, dude. You just know he has it, you know? I think a lot of teams, Chris, are just, assuming they're going to run, and so they sell out to stop it, you know? Because Anthony Richardson, he has a killer arm, but he's not that accurate. What's that, Bill Burr?
What bothers me
Bill Burr with the
more
shotgun?
than anything?
What's up?
Teams that, 2 things. One, teams that don't make adjustments to get 5 to 7 yards on first down.
Okay.
And my second is just teams. I guess they're kind of the same thing. These teams like the Seahawks that just constantly get into 3rd and longs.
Yep.
It's like, what are you doing? And nothing makes me more mad. Like when you watch a really good quarterback play and it's 3rd and 8, so often that quarterback will throw 9 yards.
Yep.
And get the first down. And there are so many teams where it'll be like 3rd and 4, and they'll go for like a 40-yard bomb. Drop, punt. And it's like, what are you doing? Just get the first down. It's so annoying.
Who are we talking about?
Bad teams, dude. Like the
Love it.
Seahawks.
Love it.
Chris, I'm with you 80% there, Chris. I do sometimes enjoy a 3rd and 1 shot downfield if you're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
If you're going to go for it on 4th and 1, yeah.
Like I like that sometimes. It's so funny. It's one of those things where if it works, you're like a genius. And if it doesn't work, you're like, wow, this guy's an idiot, you know?
Those plays bottom.
Guys, I want to get into some bets here. So let's quickly move through some of these games and get to one of the ones that matter. Ty, Chris and I are both Colts -8. Are you with us?
Yep. Colts -8.
Yep. Give me the Panthers +8 all day long against the Bucks, but I think the Bucks win that game.
Yeah, a little revenge game for the new coach of the Panthers, who was the offensive coordinator. I mean, he left of his own volition. But
yeah, I can't believe the Bucks are 8-point favorites, though, dude. After the egg that they just laid against Dallas, I mean that's a must-win game for them, bro. Like they have a chance to make the playoffs, win that division. Now they give the Falcons the reins again. I think they win, but dude, 8 points against a Panthers team that is competing.
I mean,
I think it's a big Bucky Irving game, right? Like you didn't get to see necessarily what that run game can do because they were kind of down against the Cowboys for a long time. But when the Bucks get ahead, they're hard to stop.
I hear you, but
look at just that, John. Just look, John. Here's what I look at when I look at the game, like the Dallas Cowboys Broncos or Bucks. The Bucks should have won that game, and not because Dallas is bad. The way that the ball was turned over, the 2 turnovers, unbelievable. That'll never happen. Those turnovers, dude. That's like old lines. Oh, we fumbled the ball like because Stafford stayed on his legs when he shouldn't have, and somehow broke 4 tackles, and then he fumbled. Like, or he tossed the ball to whoever our freaking running back was at the time, and then that guy had a weird punt. The guy punched the ball out on his way down. Dude, those turnovers against the Bucks were just ridiculous.
Right, those are genuinely forced by the defense, which is awesome.
Which is great for Dallas. Panthers are not going to do that to the Bucks. I understand. Here's what I'm saying. I understand the -8. Chris is absolutely right. The Bucs come out hot. They go up 7-0. They could dominate. But the Panthers almost won last time they played. And I feel like they've gotten a little bit better. Chuba is Hubbarding. So I love Panthers +8.
Dude, yeah, okay, yeah, all that to disagree with me, huh?
All that to disagree with you. Yes, it's just to agree with you. But I just want to say, I get it. Like, you look at the spread. You're like, well, how is this -8? I get why it's -8. Because the Bucs can win this game by 30.
Let me tell you something, though, dude. Let me tell you something. The Cowboys did not run the ball well at all. I think Dowdle had 20 yards.
It was a bad run game.
It was a horrible run game. Hubbard is going to be able to run the ball. If they could have ran for 100 yards, bro, Dallas would have won by 20 the way that game went. Bryce Young's throwing the ball right now. Is Leggett back? That means a lot to me. How hurt is Leggett?
It doesn't mean a lot to me.
Dude,
They're putting the ball where it needs to be, bro. Without Leggett, that's all I'm saying. Like,
Correct.
2 hours ago.
Yeah, that doesn't move my needle at all.
He's a long shot
Bryce
for
is
17.
Bryce is delivering the ball.
I'm just saying, if Legett's in, bro, I think they could
nobody's.
win the game. And I think if Legett's in, you can't say it means nothing. If Legett's in, the spread's not 8. It's not. Thielen's their number one receiver right now, and like, you know,
Thielen's been doing. He's been consistent this year, very consistent. Listen to me, by the way. Just a little comment on your Rico Dowdle. Here's his last 4 games before that last goose egg he landed: 112 yards Giants, 131 Bengals, 149 versus the Panthers, 23 yards versus the Bucs, and they won that game. That's crazy.
That is crazy. All right, so we're all on the Panthers +8, or Chris,
I'm
you're
on the
on
Panthers
Bucks
+8.
-8.
No, I'm on the Bucks winning, but I'm not taking the Panthers +8.
But you're not taking the Bucks -8 either.
Yeah, I'll take the Bucks -8.
Okay. All right. Cowboys, Eagles. Eagles are -9.
No. Cowboys +9. Are you serious? Cowboys to win.
I might hammer the Cowboys +9 and the under 43.
I mean, Jalen is
Micah impacts the game a lot more if Hurts is out.
I think it hurts his in. I mean, a 1 week after concussion, is he still not going to be 100? He's not going to be 100%. I don't care what you say. There's no way. There's no way you're a week after concussion and you're going to play the best ball you've played, which was 2 weeks ago where he finally threw for 3 touchdowns and 300 yards. I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is going to be a heavy Saquon Barkley run game. Dallas has the defense. Dallas has the defense to deal with the Eagles. Can we say that? Dallas has the defense to deal with the Eagles. Concussed Jalen Hurts. Definitely Pickett as their backup, and they are moving the ball against everyone right now.
I think they can lean on Saquon, kind of what the Cowboys wanted to do.
They tried to lean on Saquon last week, Chris, against the Commanders, and look what happened.
He had a good game. He had like a 68-yard touchdown.
He had a good first half.
That was when Jalen Hurts was in the game when that happened, Chris.
Yeah, Saquon. If Jalen Hurts doesn't get hurt, I'd probably beat you in fantasy because Saquon couldn't run at all in the second half.
Saquon fell off a fucking cliff when Jalen.
Well, they just
played
the run. The Commanders played the run the entire time after that.
Exactly, which is exactly all Dallas has to do next week.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Yeah. Dallas doesn't have the offense to keep up with the Eagles defense, bro. Like, I don't see Cooper Rush being able to throw the ball for 300 yards against the Eagles defense.
No, Jim. I mean, you got Cooper Rush he's playing for his position here. Dak Prescott. I don't know.
Give me the Eagles.
-9?
No, not -9.
I like Cowboys +9.
Yeah, but give me the Eagles to win.
Okay. Titans, Jags is a pick 'em. Is a pick 'em. All right, moving on. Raiders.
Wait. That's tough.
Yeah, it is tough. Don't care.
I mean, why would you bet? I'm not betting on that game, and I'm also not betting on the Raiders Saints game.
But let me talk. Let's talk about it too. Let's talk about it. Give me the Titans.
Ooh, they're playing so bad right now.
They
don't even know. They don't even know who their starting quarterback is, bro. Like,
that's because Will Levis is throwing 8 interceptions a game. And
put me in there.
Give me the Titans.
Coach puts me in fourth quarter. Give me the Jags, and now I'm hammering them since Chris said that. I'm also hammering the Raiders to beat the Saints.
I'll take the Titans here, Chris.
Can you believe the Saints are favored at home against the Raiders? I think the Raiders win that game.
With Aiden McConnell? Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they have O'Connell.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine if it was Ritter versus Rattler?
By the way, can we just talk about Rattler real quick? He made, I'm not exaggerating when I say this, he made one of the coolest throws I've ever seen in my life yesterday.
The jump throw.
And the very next play, he throws a pick.
Across his body with a receiver wide open for the first down.
Yeah. Yeah, that was brutal. But that play where he jumped and just chucked it, that was awesome. I was like, what a play. All right, let's just go. Browns, Dolphins. I think the Dolphins actually are going to win that game. Dolphins are -6.5. I like the -6.5 there.
And it's a must win for them, right?
Yeah, they have everything to play for.
Unless Winston comes back.
Yeah. Let's get to these 3 games here that matter. All right, and then we'll get into our bets. And before we do that, real quick, put that banner up, Ty. Chris, are you prepared to read?
Dude, I know exactly what I want to say, dude.
All right, banner's up.
Ho, ho, holiday cheer. The Blevins Sports Show, and from our partners over at DraftKings. And what better holiday gift than the new DraftKings deal right now? New customers, when you wager $5, get $150 in bonus bets if that bet hits. It's a great deal. It's a great time to just jump in. There's so many fun Christmas games. We got NFL slate Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday,
Thursday.
We got NBA on Christmas. Dude, it's a fun time. Let's do it.
Chris, you mentioning that just reminded me. Yeah, let's give an extra 10 seconds here to the NBA on Christmas. Some massive games. Not going to say team names, but some huge games coming up. Have fun. Be smart. Use code Blevins. NBA Christmas, baby.
I got there's 5 games on.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's so juicy. That's so
juicy. Minnesota Dallas is the one I'm looking at.
All right, so let's go to the Packers Vikings. I have been saying for 3 weeks that I like the Packers. Right now, dude, I do not want to see the Packers in the playoffs. I really don't. It's hard to beat a team 3 times. I really don't want to see them. It's a pick 'em, dude. I've been getting roasted by Vikings fans. We're not worried. Packers don't have much to play for. Vegas is worried. Vegas has the Vikings at home -1.5. It's a pick 'em. You can bet Vikings money line for -122 if you think they're going to win. Huge game.
I'm playing with my heart. Give me the pack.
Give me the pack attack, bro. I think they're just cooking. They're just cooking so hard. So hard, bro. Give me the Packers. Give me the Packers, bro. I need them.
I think the way, but hear me out, because I actually have like analysis, not just gut feelings.
Sure.
The way you attack that Vikings defense is on first down. You need to be efficient on first down to at least enjoy the game. And the Packers are really efficient on first down. The Seahawks are not, and it was still a close game. Like, they were getting into positions that the Vikings defense and Flores loves. 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12. Constantly. The Packers don't do that, right? They're a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 1, 2nd and 2 type team. And then you go defensively. They're playing well. They can get pressure on Darnold, but they also have the secondary, like, to keep the ball in front of them and not let, like, huge plays up. Dude, I think the Packers win, man.
I'm going to add a caveat to this. And you can call me a wuss, whatever you want. The Packers are very clearly trying to save their players for the playoffs, right? They put their foot on the gas yesterday, immediately took it off. I think they had 2 different running backs get touchdowns other than Jacobs, so all three got touchdowns. So they're very clearly keeping an eye on that. They want to enter the playoffs healthy. They're not going to get a home game. So I think that they are having that in the back of their mind. And obviously the seeds aren't set. So I did a bunch of things with the playoff machine, dude. And there's a chance that the Packers could play the Rams. And there's a chance that they play the Falcons. Who would you rather play? Falcons, right? But that's not set. If it was set and the Packers knew that if they lost, they go to LA and play Stafford, or if they win, they go to Atlanta, I think they try their hardest and they don't bench anyone ever. But since that's not set, I do worry. So if the Packers are going all in to win this game, I think they win. I really do. And that's no disrespect to the Vikings. If they don't, though, if they're kind of like it doesn't really matter and the Vikings are hungry and their defense plays well, I think the Vikings can win too. So that's why I'm not betting this game at all.
Of course, both teams can win.
No, but I'm saying, like, I think it matters on effort. If they're both going up in the playoffs right now and it's Packers at Minnesota, I'm hammering the Packers money line. Hammering. But it's not that. It's a game that means way more to the Vikings than it does the Packers. And so if the Packers try their hardest, I think they win. If they don't, I think the Vikings win. And so what am I picking? Give me the Vikings.
But
Wow,
I think
okay.
I think the Packers will try their hardest, JB, because
hope.
the only time the Packers ever let up the gas is when they're up by a lot, but when they're not, they're like against us, right? Their last game where they lost, they played everyone the entire time, right? They're not benching people, right, when they're winning by like 7 or it's a close game, and this is gonna be a close game.
I hope so.
So, like they will. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see it.
But that's the reason I said all that.
Frowned upon. It'll be frowned upon if they tank this game. If they go down 14 and Jordan Love comes out, I think their fans will be pissed.
Yeah, I hope they play their hardest, and I think they can absolutely win. It's just going to be interesting to see what happens. Again, not betting it, but if I had to pick, I will be taking the Vikings in my pick for our tweet. Another huge game, dude. Falcons at Commanders. Commanders are -4. Over under 47.5. Falcons are desperate.
I like Penix, bro. I like Penix. He was everything. And by the way, the Giants are no pushover. I mean, they are obviously one of the worst teams in the NFL, but they put up 34 points with their rookie quarterback, his first starter. And there are teams that have struggled.
17.
What?
17 points. They got 2 pick sixes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you're really right.
Robinson looked good.
And Penix had a pick.
Yeah, give me the Commanders -4.
But the pick wasn't his fault. It was Pitts. Pitts
Oh yeah, Pitts
fumbled
threw it. Pitts threw it to the guy, right? It's like a
Yeah,
backwards
it wasn't Penix's fault. But I will say, he did fine. He did great in his first NFL start, like officially. But yeah, I still think it's the Commanders. I don't think, because the problem isn't with Penix, it's the Falcons' defense. They can't stop anything.
Yeah, Jane Daniels is a dog. So
At home, I like the Commanders -4. I do think
For sure.
that obviously the Commanders' defense isn't great. I mean, yeah.
Didn't they play the
Commanders
Giants?
-4.
yeah,
Who?
they did play the Giants, Chris.
Yeah, like you're not going up against Drew Lock anymore,
Right.
right? So the Falcons' defense is
But
they're just below average.
All right, let's get into this Lions-Niners, dude. Lions are -3.5 on the road. Over under set at 51.
Did you guys watch the game against the Dolphins?
Yes.
Yes.
So I noticed 2 things, which has me wanting to take the over in this game.
Nope.
The first thing I watched was that if you compare the Dolphins skill position players to the Lions skill position players, they're actually similar in a lot of ways. Like Jonnu Smith and Laporta get used in similar ways, and A-Chain and Gibbs can get used in similar ways. And I think if we take some of those schemes that were super successful that the Dolphins did, that the Lions have the personnel to do whatever they want against this 49ers defense.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I also think that against our battered defense, that this offense presents way more challenges than the Bears, right? George Kittle is a weapon. Juwan Jennings was averaging over 70 yards a game when Purdy was in good weather. So now Purdy's going back home to San Francisco. We got to cover Juwan Jennings, Deebo Samuel, and Kittle with our broken defense. So, like, I think the fact that we can make them one-dimensional is going to help us out a lot defensively. But, like, dude, when Brock Purdy can cook, and if we don't get pressure, and the way he can run, like, I think they're going to present unique challenges to our defense, too.
So I love the over.
I do, too. And I like the Lions to win.
I love the over. You guys, the Detroit Lions are the most petty team in football. I asked yesterday who the most petty team is, and half the chat said Lions, half the chat said the Chiefs. We're so petty. Like what we did to Dallas when we dismantled them this year and then tried our hardest to get an offensive lineman a touchdown. This team is coached differently, and Dan Campbell at the end of last season, all off season, kept talking about that game in the NFC Championship. And he kept saying, I didn't even watch the first half. We dominated. I watched the second half because we need to learn what happened and learn from it. We are going to win this game by 20 points. I am not kidding you. I'm flexing the Lions to as many points as they're going to let me flex the Lions. I am going to do that. I think we kill them, Chris. I think they score 20. I think we score 40. And so we're going to kill them, dude. They have nothing to play for. There's some drama in the locker room with players not wanting to play. They're done and their season's over. And we want to go to San Fran again, where we lost last year. Why don't we pick a game on Christmas to do a
Dude, I think he's hurt. I can't take his anytimes.
He's questionable.
As of right now, he's not available on DK.
I was going to take his yardage.
You can do both.
No. I'll take the 3.5 catches.
He had 5 against the Chiefs, 2 against the Dolphins, 5 against the Jaguars, 2 against the Titans, 5 against the Cowboys, and now without Tank Dell, he's gonna have to. I mean, he's definitely gonna be picking up the slack, 100%. Check downs, chunky. Little...
Now, Ty, are you muted now?
Yeah, I'm muted. I just have Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce's receptions line is at 4.5.
Hold on, dude. Why won't it let me look at receptions? I hate when this happens, bro. Every week I try to tell you guys. And
John, do you know what game you want to pick?
Ty, you have Dalton Schultz over 3.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm going Ravens. I'm going.
All right. So you guys kind of ruined mine, but that's okay. Oh wow, that's the lowest I've seen a Mixon anytime in a long time.